last week. We've talked about huge football game.
Right. I mean, this is big. Last year, Wynne traveled to Batesville for their homecoming game, and they took home a, safe to say, pretty substantial victory there, 31-0. But, I mean, this is a very different Batesville team. Mm-hmm. Different coach. I mean, a lot of different personnel.
And they are playing perhaps as good as a Batesville team has played. They've had a couple of down years, so this may be the best Batesville's played in 2 years, 3 years.
Right. I mean, they really look like they could make some things happen in the future. I mean, to have this big of a year, I mean, against all odds, you're thinking newer coach, you're not going to come out the gate leading your conference so strongly. I mean, this is not just like, hey, we had a weak schedule. I mean, they played big games. They haven't showed up, or they haven't failed in some clutch circumstances.
Well, and I mean, Maumell's a pretty good football team.
Right.
That's their only loss. Nettleton ain't bad. Searcy's not bad. We saw them in the Jamboree, so it's not like their schedule has been easy.
No, it has not.
But it's not been probably the most difficult, but it's not been the easiest either. So it's going to be a tough football game. Let's get to the starting lineups. We've got some new faces in there, are new from what it's been for the past few weeks, and we'll talk about that. Starting lineup sponsor is Shelter Insurance. Melanie Abbott, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
We take care of our customers. We make sure.
Hurry up, dude. The game's about to start.
Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a Shelter Insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV?
What?
No way, dude.
Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
See me, Melody Abbott, your shelter agent, at 723 South Falls Boulevard in Wynne, or give me a call at 870-238-3655.
No matter what. Just making people
Heck, we are. The starting lineup sponsor is
I live right here.
Debbie is Melody Abbott, Shelter Insurance. We are your shield. We are your shelter. What did you do last week?
I don't remember. I think I did defense.
You do offense.
Okay. Well, the offense for the Yellow Jackets, as always, at quarterback we have John Watson, and at fullback we have Kobe Davis. The two slot backs tonight, starting off our Lonzo. And a wide receiver tonight. Left tackle Jordan Whiteside. Left guard at Garrett Adamson. Center, it's Burke McBride. Right guard Will Bostic. And at right tackle Austin Grant.
Yeah, they've moved Alan Jones to a substitute role on offense. Now, he'll see a lot of action either running back in there, but he's moved to linebacker on defense, so they wanted to give him a little bit of a break.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's a big part of it. He's a big guy, really imposing on defense. Maybe they just thought, hey, you're really expending a lot of energy for not a lot of gain at wide receiver here in Wynne. We're just going to use you where we need you. And then another thing to note, I mean, 4 senior linemen tonight.
4 senior linemen tonight on offense. It's yep, and Jordan Whiteside, who's played well.
He's played very well.
All right, defensively, Tom Owens is back, as we mentioned. He'll start at free safety. In fact, he's one of the captains out there. The others out there is
Burke McBride.
Yeah, Burke McBride, and I did not see the other number.
It looks like to me that may be Carson Hobbs.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
That'd be Carson Hobbs.
Defensively, Tom Owens will be the free safety. Cardarian Washington is the strong safety tonight. Taheem Frost will be the left corner. Avion Jones will be the right corner. Your outside linebackers will be Alan Jones and Rayshawn Conley, and your inside backers are Alonzo Holmes and Jordan Whiteside. And up front, it is Abdul Fall in the left tackle's position. The nose guard will be Garrett Adamson, and the right tackle will be Burt McBride. They've had the coin toss, and did Batesville win it? Batesville won the toss, and they are going to defer to the second half. That means Wynne will be defending the south goal, and Batesville will be defending the north goal. So that's our starting lineups. Again, brought your way by Shelter Insurance, Melanie Abbott. We're your shield. wear your shelter. We're about 2 minutes away from the kickoff. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. I hope I'm not throwing you a curve, Jason, but let's take a 1-minute timeout. We'll come back and get the game underway.
Do you have a need for bookkeeping, payroll, accounts payable, or receivable services at your farm or your business? Miller & Sullivan can help. With over 80 years combined experience, they offer tax preparation and business consultation, partnership and LLC formation, notary public service, payroll, and full bookkeeping services. Miller & Sullivan Accounting Group, providing service that counts. Located at 640 North Falls Boulevard, Wynne, Arkansas. Stop by or give them a call today at 870-238-4120.
Hello, my name is Colin Hill. My dad Regan Hill and Ross Hodges have shown me the importance for caring for one's loved one and family during a very difficult time. Having grown up around a funeral home, I have come to understand that with emotional grief and quick decisions that have to be made, it's not easy. Call or come by Coronado Funeral Home in Wynne, Arkansas, and allow them to help you with your funeral planning. You can't predict the future, but you can plan for it.
Call Coronado Funeral Home in Wynne at 238-2323.
Welcome back. The Wynne Yellow Jackets have come onto the field for this homecoming game. The Batesville Pioneers huddled around their head coach,
Ryan Morrow.
I knew it was Morrow. And he is a first-year coach. Replaced Dave King, who was a coach there for, 20, 22 years. And Van Pascal is in his 6th year as the head coach of the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Are you ready?
I sure am. I mean, let's get it going. It's homecoming. About 45 seconds till the opening kickoff. And let's say these Jackets are ready to go. Tom Owens is not looking like he's going to have a small role today. I mean, he's already been listed as a starter on defense, and it's looking like he's going to be out here on kickoff as well.
He is indeed coming on the field here. It's a game time temperature under clear skies, 73 degrees, and we could see the temperature remain in the lower 70s for most of the football game. Back deep for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Demekus Gibson is back here. In fact, Tom Owens is the deep back. And is that Alonzo Holmes on the far side? I can't see his name.
That'd be number 11.
Well, that's Demekus over here on the far side.
And then over there, that is Alonzo Holmes, yeah.
So those are the deep backs. And getting ready to kick off for the
have you noticed there's kind of been a shift in the used to we only have 2 men back. We've got 3 now. Maybe that's to kind of prevent some additional movement.
We're set to go as Guerrero will be kicking it off for the Batesville Pioneers, a big 5A East football game here at Yellow Jacket Stadium. Well, Batesville and Wynne's had a few of these over the years. And all the homecoming festivities are over, and it is time to play the game. Now they're switching up Gibson, and
they're dropping back. Taheem Frost.
Yeah, Taheem Frost is back. He's the very back guy. And there's the kick, a line drive kick. It's going to be taken on the 32 to the 35-yard line, 40-yard line. And that's where the Jackets will take over. That was Avion Jones picking up that football and returning it to the 40-yard line.
I mean, good adjustment there. I think it was not a unreasonable thing to look for that squib kick. We've noticed that been kind of a trend this season, and they made adjustment there, and I think it worked out for the best.
It'll be John Watson at quarterback. He's got Holmes. He's got Jones and Kobe Davis in the backfield. The first play from scrimmage as Jones goes in motion. Watson keeps across the 45-yard line. He'll get to about the 46-yard lines on the first down play. Quarterback picks up 6 yards in 2nd and 4.
This is a strong Batesville team. The defensive line has not been their strong suit. Those little 4- and 5-yard gains are really going to be the thing that's going to carry the Yellow Jackets forward tonight.
Connor Forey made the stop for the Pioneers. It sets up a 2nd down and about 5 to go for a 1st down. Watson this time gets it to Davis. Davis is in the Batesville territory, falls to about the 48-yard line. He'll pick up 6, and that will be enough for a Yellow Jacket first down, their first of the football game. It is a Bull Chevrolet Buick GMC first down, finding new roads. First and 10 for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Just inside Batesville territory. First possession of the game. Just under 11 to go in the first period of play. Watson, the quarterback. Jones goes in motion. Again, that is Kobe Davis. This time short yardage. About the 47-yard line where he stopped after appears to be a 2-yard gain. Mike Townsley made the stop.
Mike Townsley, I mean, he's really going to be a big playmaker on their defense. He does a great job of really getting in the gap, recognizing a run play, and making a stop.
Second down and 8 for the Yellow Jackets from the Batesville 47-yard line. Just underway and Wynne's 2022 homecoming game. Watching this time, leaves it to Davis. Davis across the 45, and he'll be stopped at about the 43-yard line. It's going to be about 4 yards on to play, and this up a third down. Bo Baxter made the stop.
Pretty good, powerful run by Kobe Davis. We talked to him earlier today about how he's trying to improve his reads, and that was a good demonstration of that, I'm pretty sure.
It is third down and 3 for the Batesville Pioneers. They've got the football for the Wynne Yellow Jackets on the Batesville 43-yard line. Watson, the quarterback. There goes Holmes in motion. Watson's going to keep the football. He's got the first down across the 40 to the 38-yard line. He'll pick up 5 yards on the play. It is a first down for the Wynne Yellow Jackets, a Canodal Funeral Home first down, your hometown funeral home since 1927.
John Watson, he's a quarterback that's got a lot of guts, and we saw that last week in his 2-touchdown outing against Valley View. Yellow Jackets could not hold on to that victory, however.
Second first down of the drive for the Wynne Yellow Jackets, which started on their own 41-yard line. And they've got the football now on the Batesville 38-yard line. Watson, the quarterback. Holmes in motion. Davis will get across the 35, just across the 35. He'll pick up about 4 on the play. Bo Baxter again makes the stop for the Pioneers. 4-yard pickup. 4 carries, 17 yards on this drive for Kobe Davis. Actually, about a 3-yard pickup to the 35-yard line. It's be second down and 7 for the Yellow Jacket from the 35-yard line in Batesville territory. Watson calling signals for the Yellow Jackets to keep the football. Now pitches the ball out to Jones at the 30, at the 25-20. He's to the 15, cuts up at the 10, cuts back at the 10-yard line, and the freshman running back gets all the way down. And then they say there's a loose ball, and there is.
Well, you hate to see that. I mean, that almost looked like it could have been a touchdown had he stayed north and south. But, I mean, that's just a situation where you try to make something happen too much and you lose the football.
27-yard pickup, but a fumble on the play, and the Batesville Pioneers have recovered, stopping the Wynne drive at the 8-yard line.
Not what you want to see on your opening drive. Some bright sides to it. I mean, Yellow Jackets look like they could get what they want on the interior, in which we talked about Kobe Davis today. A key point of the Yellow Jacket offense is making things happen on the inside to open things up around the edge.
So the quarterback is Rhett McDonald for the Batesville Pioneers. McDonald has a first down and 10 from their own 8-yard line, and he'll give the football to Gabe Witt. Witt will get across about the 10-yard line. He'll pick up a couple on the play. 2 yards on the play, sets up a second and 8.
Gabe Witt, the junior running back, he runs the 40-yard dash in 4.7 seconds, rushed for 600 yards a season ago, and currently he's averaging 104 yards per game for the Pioneers.
It is second down and 8 for Batesville, their own 10-yard line after the Wynne turnover. Pistol formation for Rhett McDonald, the quarterback. Again, it's Witt. And Witt this time will get across the 10-yard line. He'll get up to about the 14. He'll be short of the first down. Pick up about 4 on the play. Alan Jones, playing linebacker tonight, made the stop.
Well, sets up 3rd down and 6 yards to go for the Pioneers. Really good defense. This is really do or die for the Batesville opening drive. On the Yellow Jacket defensive front, I mean, this is a really big chance to make a stop and really prove to that offense that, hey, we got your back. Don't go in there playing scared. For the Batesville Pioneers, you want to get in the end zone, capitalize on the Yellow Jacket mistake.
There's a timeout, Batesville. So Batesville takes a timeout early here. It is a more air conditioning timeout. Don't settle for less. You can have more.
Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about Pico Foods' mission to support producers in Arkansas and Missouri by calling David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Craig Bird or John Taylor Hickman, 601-670-9383.
So it'll be 3rd down, about 6 for a first down. The line of scrimmage is the 12-yard line. Batesville, their first possession of the football game here during Wynne's homecoming game. 5-1 Pioneers, 4-2 Wynne Yellow Jackets. Batesville's 3-0 in the league. Jackets are 2-1. We'll see what Batesville calls here on the 3rd down play, their first 3rd down of the football game. 3rd and 6 from their own 12. It is a pistol formation. The quarterback's going to roll to his right, and he will throw the ball out the flat. It's over to the intended receiver. Incomplete.
It was Jace
sideline.
He was looking for Jace Jeffrey on the little play action there. I mean, just couldn't make that happen. Really tight coverage by the Yellow Jackets. Really, that was double coverage. I mean, great defensive look.
Yellow Jacket defensive stop. When you need a good defensive team, give the guys at Fort Dooley and Griffin a call, 238-2348. Back deep to punt, and getting ready to punt for the Pioneers is Jace Jeffrey. There is the kick. It's off the side of his foot, lands on the 30, and goes out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. That's just a 20-yard kick. And the Yellow Jackets have real good field position.
Well, it's a great place to start a short drive.
So they actually call it the 30-yard line, so that's just an 18-yard kick for Jeffrey on that play, and the Yellow Jackets will have the football the 31-yard line. John Watson, the quarterback, goes Holmes in motion. Watson's going to keep the football. He's going to get to about the 26-yard line. There is a marker down.
Now, it almost looks like it came from in the region of Burke McBride and Will Bostic. I saw them on the ground with a Batesville Pioneer.
And it's going to come back and go against the Yellow Jackets from the line of scrimmage. Chop block. Yellow Jackets get called for that a lot. That's kind of the way the blocking scheme, and all depends on the referee's interpretation.
Yeah, I mean, you think a quick hitting run, really the most effective way to block is not to just really drive your hands into the chest and try to establish that pocket. It's all about just really hitting the defensive line hard.
That was a 15-yard penalty, so it's 1st and 25. Wynne from the Pioneer 46-yard line. Watson, the quarterback, this time will keep the ball. Does pitch it out to Jones. Cuts up at the 45. That's Cordarian Washington. He's going to get down to the 43-yard line. There is a marker on the play again.
Well, it's a good call to pitch that out, but a great open field tackle by Wyatt Fowler. Let's see if the penalty was on the Batesville Pioneers.
So it's going to be another blocking foul. They were talking to the Pioneers. It's holding against the Yellow Jackets. So another 10-yard penalty for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty clean tackle. The only thing I could even consider was maybe a horse collar. It was almost near the neck, but I mean, overall, it's just a great open field tackle there and sets the Yellow Jackets up in a tricky first down spot. I mean, how do you play call here, right?
Yeah, it's first down and forever. They got to get all the way down to the 21, and they are in their own territory at the 47. Watson pitches the ball out to Holmes. Holmes is at the 50, and good open field tackle there at the 45-yard line. Jalen Brown, the ball carrier, and he will pick up 7 on the play.
Well, they bring him in trying to get some downhill speed, and they really did, but the Batesville Pioneers are really displaying what their bread and butter is, and it's that kind of linebacker spot. That middle of the defense are great at just making these strong and safe tackles.
So Holmes and Jones check in. Washington and Jalen Brown exit the game. It is second down. The line of scrimmage is 45. Second and 24 for the All Jackets Batesville territory. There's Kobe Davis. Davis is at the 40 and down to the 39-yard line. Still a long way to go to get a first down. That was 6 yards for Kobe Davis on that play.
I mean, I don't want to say the situation is ideal, but they did kind of accomplish some things they were looking for. They carved away some yardage there, and now they're set up in a third down that's really tricky, but it's something they're familiar with. I mean, third down and what is this, 18?
Third and 18 from the 39. They line the gains to the 21. Wynne working in Batesville territory. Wynne is 1-1 in third down conversions. There's the pitch. That is Avion Jones. He's at the 35. He's at the 30, down to the 27-yard line. He'll pick up 12 yards on the play.
Now, it's mighty early, but is this 4-down territory right here?
It is 4th down for the Yellow Jackets. Our offense is still in the football game, so they're going to go for it on 4th down. And about 7 to go for a first down. Man in motion. And the Yellow Jackets tried to draw them off sides, but the Pioneers did jump. It didn't break the neutral zone, and the Yellow Jackets may just spend the time out here with 5 seconds on the play clock. Now 4. Now they'll snap the ball. They'll pitch the ball out. Holmes is at the 25, the 20. He's got the first down along the sideline. He's in the end zone. It's a Yellow Jacket touchdown. That is a 27-yard 4th down run for Alonzo Holmes, and it is a Yellow Jacket touchdown.
Oh, how the tables have turned there.
4:05 to go. Holmes' 27-yard run gives Wynne a 6-0 lead. That was a consolidated grain and barge Yellow Jacket touchdown, proudly serving the agriculture and transportation industries since 1969. There is the snap. There is the place, and the kick is up. It's going to be partially blocked, and it's going to be no good. So with 4:05 to play in the first quarter play, the Wynne Yellow Jackets have jumped out on top here. It's Wynne 6 and Batesville nothing.
Out with the old and in with the new. As the seasons change, so does our inventory at County Line Irrigation. There is no need to wait. You can find what you need before everything gets picked over. If you want it, there is a chance we have it at County Line Irrigation. Before you drive to Jonesboro or Memphis, shop local and see what your local businesses have to offer. That's County Line Irrigation, located on Highway 1, 5 miles south of Wynne. Come and see us or give us a call at 870-238-5500. That's a store that is so much more, where you'll find friendly spaces with smiling faces.
So the Wynne Yellow Jackets have jumped down on top first here, leading by the score of 6-0.
Yeah, I mean, an ugly end to the first drive. Still happy to strike first, and, well, Braden Maddox is out here to kick this one away after the missed extra point.
Yeah, it might have been partially blocked. It looked like they might have got a hand on it.
I mean, really, the speed that kick develops is going to be a big part in having confidence in kicking the football.
There's a line drive kick along the sidelines. It'll be taken at the 26-yard line, and across the 30, there's a marker coming in. And the return will be to the 37, 38-yard line. Let's check the flag. So Wynne, after getting the penalty yardage, was able to what turned out to be a 53-yard drive, officially in the books as a 30-yard drive. So Bates will be charged with holding here. Wynne, by the way, averages 57.8 yards a game in penalties. I think that still lead the league.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Pretty sure it does.
Jeremiah Strickland was returning that kick, but, I mean, it looks like that holding call came from about where he made the catch. He had a 10-yard penalty, and we're starting off here at the 24, so, I mean, around the 34-yard line.
1st and 10 for the Pioneers. That's Gabe Witt. He's into the secondary all the way up to about the 37-yard line. And that's 14 yards on that play.
Taheem Frost made that stop after a really effortless dance through the defensive line.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. They've got the ball on their own 37-yard line. A 6-0 ball game. Over center is the quarterback, McDonald. Man in motion for the Pioneers. There is the snap. Again, that's Witt. Witt's going to be hit at the 40 and down there. Jordan Whiteside made the play for the Wynne Yellow Jackets, not before a 3-yard pickup by Gabe Witt. It is 2nd down and 7 for the Batesville Pioneers. They've got the football right at the 40-yard line in their own territory. Went up here 6-0 with about 3 minutes to go in the first quarter of play. As the quarterback will fake it to Witt. He's going to be chased out of the pocket, rushed and throws the ball out. It's incomplete. Good pressure out there for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Rashawn Conley, Alan Jones.
Just nearly made a big sack there on Rhett McDonald. He did do a good job of preventing that negative play. I mean, rolled out and threw that ball to the sidelines, and, well, they get to keep it at 1st and 10, or 3rd and 10. You know, they get to keep that 10 yards to gain.
3rd down, the line of scrimmage is the 40. Line to gain's the 47. Bates was 0-1 in 3rd down plays. They'll fake it to their running back, and rolling off to his right is the quarterback. He's going to alley-oop it out, and the ball is going to be caught for a 1st down. That is Jeremiah Strickland at the 42-yard line in Wynne territory. And that's going to be a pickup of about 15 on the play.
Great awareness of the pressure there by Rhett McDonald. He knew that pass rush was coming, but he still had the mental clarity to organize something for the Batesville offense.
There's a pitch out, trying to get to the outside at the 40 and down to the 38-yard line goes Jarrett Gleason. And he'll pick up about 6 on the play, does Gleason. 6 yards on the play. That'll make it a 2nd down and 4 situation for the Batesville Pioneers.
Well, it was a slow start on the first drive, but they really are seeming to get things going here on this second go.
There's Witt on the carry, and he's going to get across the 35. He'll get up to about the 32. 6 yards on the play and a 1st down for the Batesville Pioneers. Alonzo Holmes made the play.
Gabe Witt's backup is number 24, Holden Hutchins, and he is really capable there in the backfield for the Pioneers in Witt's absence.
So it is a 1st down and 10. There is Hutchins, and this time he is caught in the backfield for a loss.
It's going to be number 7, Alan Jones, making the stop there.
And that's going to be a loss on the play of 2 yards, and it'll set up a 2nd down and long for the Batesville Pioneers. 2nd down and 12. Holden Hutchins again on the carry for Batesville on that play. He comes out of the game. Gabe Witt to come back in.
And this is something that the Pioneers really are great at, is keeping fresh legs on the field. They've really shown it tonight so far.
McDonald, the quarterback, on 2nd down and long. They give the ball to Witt. Witt trying to get to the outside. He's at the 30. Witt's at the 25, and he'll get down to the 21-yard line. 13 yards and a 1st down for the Batesville Pioneers. Their 4th 1st down of the football game. They've got the ball at the Wynne 21-yard line now with 40 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Wynne leads it 6-0.
Nice sustained drive going on here.
Holden Hutchins is back into the football game. Now they've got a new running back.
Troy Stapleton.
Yeah, Troy Stapleton is the running back for the Pioneers, and he's got the football. Stapleton's across the 20 down to about the 18-yard line. There goes Roy Stapleton.
You can really see Ryan Morrow's confidence in his offensive line tonight. I mean, he's bringing in different running backs, and he's showing that they can get it done regardless of who's carrying the ball.
Cardarian Washington made the stop. That's the end of the first quarter of play. So we'll head to the second quarter of play. The Wynne Yellow Jackets clinging to a 6-0 lead, but the Pioneers are on the move.
This is Tyler Waymeyer. I am running for Wynne City Council, Ward 5, Position 1. I am running for City Council because I love our city. I want to be more involved in making Wynne an even better place to live. I am committed to our community. I believe communication with all citizens is key. If you have any questions, come by my office or call me anytime at 870-318-7853. I'm Tyler Waymeyer, and I would appreciate your vote for Alderman. Go Jacket!
Paid for by Tyler Waymeyer. We're able to bring you Yellow Jacket football every Friday night thanks to our great sponsors like Arkansas Senator Ronald Caldwell. Senator Caldwell is a strong supporter of high school athletics and believes in its power to help develop our young men and women. Since 2013, Senator Caldwell has proudly served District 23, which includes Cross, St. Francis, Lee, Monroe, Woodruff, and Jackson counties, and looks forward to serving District 10, which will include additional constituents in Prairie, Arkansas, Lone Oak, and Poinsett counties. Senator Ronald Caldwell, proud sponsor of Wynne Yellow Jacket football.
It is second down and 6 for the Pioneers. They have the football on the Wynne 18-yard line. It's 6-0 Wynne. There's the quarterback. He'll give the ball to Witt. This time he fumbles the football, and the Yellow Jackets are going to come up with the ball. That's going to be Tom Owens.
Tom Owens, wow.
Yeah.
Way to come back there.
So how about that?
I mean, hey, if you don't have a senior on the field right there, you may not recognize that fumble and get on top of it. I mean, that's a big deal.
So the Yellow Jackets turn it over deep in there in Batesville territory. Now Batesville does the same thing, stopping a drive at the 15-yard line.
We asked Thomas Owens what his pregame routine is. He says he can't play if he doesn't have his nap.
From the 17-yard line, there is a give to Kobe Davis, and Davis is going to get across the 20-yard line. He'll get up to about the 22-yard line. That's going to be good yardage on the first down play for Kobe Davis before Mike Townsley makes another stop for the Pioneers. 6 yards on the play for Kobe Davis. It'll be second down and 4 for the Yellow Jackets at the 22-yard line in their own territory. 6-0 Wynne with the lead. Play clock is at 14. The game clock just over 11 minutes to go in the half. Watson, the quarterback. This time Watson again to Davis. He's in the secondary across the 35. He'll get all the way down to the 39-yard line. Good blocking up front. That's a 17-yard pickup. Jaden Henderson is there to make the stop for the Batesville Pioneers. First down for the Wynne Yellow Jackets is their third of the game. A Strickland Plumbing first down, serving all of Wynne and Cross County. It will be first and 10 for the Yellow Jackets from the 38-yard line. Got the football in their own territory. John Watson, the quarterback. This time Watson keeps the football. That may have been a busted play.
Right.
He was the only one who went to the right.
You know, it could be misdirection, could just be a busted play. Either way, defense did a good job of recognizing that and making a stop.
About a half yard on the play for John Watson on that play.
Something the Yellow Jackets are good at, though, is you rarely see them, at least when running the football and not fumbling, they'll rarely see them get tackled for a loss.
Yeah. Braden McDowell has entered the game. He's in the slot on the left side, and there is Watson. He'll keep the football, and he'll get to the 40-yard line, only about a couple yards on that play. Mike Townsley again making a stop. Big third down play coming for the Yellow Jackets. They're 1 of 3 in third down conversions. Third and about 8.
Well, I mean, we're still holding on to the lead here. It's not necessarily a must-convert situation, but it would really be great to have an extra cushion.
Watson calling signals for the Yellow Jackets, who this time will pitch the ball out to Holmes. Holmes cuts up at the 40, 45, misses the tackle at the 50, still on his feet at the 45, and he'll get all the way down to the 43-yard line. And that's going to be 16 yards.
It's looking like it's shaping up to be a big game for Alonzo Holmes, and I can actually tell you part of the source. Coach Pascal and John Watson have been working a lot on trying to draw the defender into John more than they have in the past. They've been worried about John pitching out the ball too early and giving defenses time to react to that movement. Instead, John is holding on to it until almost the last second, which seems like a risky move, but it keeps the defender on the quarterback.
It's 1st and 10 for the 43-yard line. There is Kobe Davis at the 40, and he'll get down to about the 39. He'll pick up 4 on the play. And it is set down a 2nd down and 6 for the Yellow Jackets. 39-yard line is the line of scrimmage. Wynne with the ball in Batesville territory, leading by a touchdown, 6-0. Watson this time to Davis, and he is met and stopped behind the line of scrimmage by Isaiah Garcia. Loss of a couple. 6'2", 250 pounds. Third down play coming for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. 3rd and 9 yards for a first down.
Well, they've got Braylon McDowell as a receiver on the left, Rashad Conley on the right, and you never know, this might be a pitch out right, set up a nice block, and try to convert this third down here.
Watson, the quarterback, on 3rd and 8. Watson this time pitches the ball out to A.V. Jones, and he'll get to the 39-yard line. Pickup of a couple for A.V. Jones. We'll see if the Yellow Jackets will go for it.
I think they are.
Fowler made the play. That'll be a 2-yard pick, and the Jackets do have their offense in the football game. They're 1-1 in 4th down conversions. 4th down at about 7. Watson this time with a play clock at 16, at 15. And we'll see what now the Yellow Jackets are going to burn a timeout. Timeout on the field. A Will-Kill Pest Control timeout. Call the Hitmen at Will-Kill.
Evolve Bank and Trust in Wynne is here to help you get your home ready for the season. Stop putting off those much-needed repairs and improvements with the home equity line of credit from Evolve. Use the equity you already have in your home for a new furnace, roof, windows, or even a brand new kitchen. Call us for more details at 870-238-5557 or come by our Wynne Banking Center at 1690 North Falls Boulevard. Visit us online at getevolved.com. Apply today for a home equity line of credit from Evolve Bank and Trust. Subject to credit approval, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Going back deep for the Pioneers.
Well, the visitors' side here not happy with the previous play. Attempt to draw them off sides, and, well, they sent Avion Jones in motion, and they think they saw some other Yellow Jackets.
Watching the kick. There is the kick. It's going to land on the 20-yard line, and it's going to stay inbounds all the way down to the 10-yard line, or?
Yeah, it looked like that's where it went out, and that's where the line judge is at.
Yeah. So it's going to be a 29-yard kick, no return.
Well, you almost think they don't try to draw off sides by mistake. Wynne is kind of known for that illegal motion, getting caught in some bad circumstances. Maybe it's intentional.
It's 1st and 10 for the Pioneers from their own 10-yard line. 6-0. Wynne leads with 7:28 to go here in the first period of play. Big 5A East ball game here. Batesville's 3-0, Wynne's 2-1. McDonald, the quarterback, gives the ball to Witt. Witt's across the 15 and will get up to about the 20-yard line. He's close to first down yardage on the first down play before Tom Owens will make the play.
Well, Tom Owens, he's made a big impact already tonight, and he's keeping that going. 3 tackles on the night so far for him.
That's the fifth first down of the football game for the Pioneers. 3 tackles and a fumble recovery for Tom Owens. He's just glad to be out there. 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Ritt McDonald, the quarterback, I formation set for Batesville. This time McDonald's going to get away from a man and has time now to pass. Now he's chased out again, throws the ball. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Real risky situation.
Yeah, he was hit as he threw the ball by Abdul Fall, and then Burke McBride almost picked it off.
You know, every lineman, they have those dreams at night about picking off the ball, staggering into the end zone, and then getting put on the oxygen tank on the sideline.
Yeah. It's 2nd and 10 for the Yellow Jackets for the Pioneers from the Batesville 20-yard line. Clock is stopped on the incomplete pass with 6:57 to go in the half. McDonald, quarterback, will call the signals. And he'll give the ball to Witt. Witt's going to be stuck behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of a yard.
It was number 4.
Rashad Conley made the play. They'll say he'll got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
You know, Rashad Conley, they've really had big plans for him coming into this season. I mean, Coach Pascal, not really one who's into the fanfare. Even he stated that he would not be surprised to see Rashad Conley receive some All-State honors at the end of the season.
Could well do that. It is 3rd down for the Pioneers. They are 1 of 2 in 3rd down conversions. It's 3rd and 10. They got the ball from their own 20-yard line. Clock running with 6:15 to go, and we've got a timeout. It is a Bobby Lanal's timeout. Expect the best at Lanal's Body Shop.
Hi, I'm Tyler Griffin, and I'm one of the attorneys at Ford Dooley & Griffin in Wynne, along with my law partner Carter Dooley. We help clients every day with a variety of legal issues. Our firm has a wide range of practice areas, such as criminal defense, personal injury, estate planning, family law, Social Security disability appeals, and many more. If you have a legal issue, please give Carter or I a call at 870-238-2348 or go to our website at www.winlawyer.com. We look forward to helping you, and as always, all initial consultations are free.
From the 20-yard line, Batesville will have the football. It'll be 3rd down and 10. It is a 6-0 game. They only score the Alonzo Home 4th down, 27-yard run.
It's a good thing to see is the Yellow Jacket defense kind of changing from that first game where we saw them bend but not break, and now they're looking a lot more like that cohesive unit they were looking for. I mean, great stops at the line of scrimmage, not really relying on turnovers as much to play some defense.
3rd down and 10 for the Pioneers from their own 30-yard line. It's a shotgun formation for Ritt McDonald. He's going to roll to his right, pass this ball out toward the sideline. It's incomplete. He just missed Gabe Witt.
Right.
Just 1 of 5 passing for McDonald for 15 yards.
He's had up games, he's had down games, and really it's seeming like they're sending him in motion when there's a little bit too much pressure for him to operate outside of the pocket comfortably.
Back deep for the Yellow Jackets. I think it's Taheem Frost. No, it's Holmes. Number 9 was wrinkled up. It's Alonzo Holmes. There's the kick, and it's not going to be a long one by Jeffrey. But it'll get on that rug, and it'll take a bounce.
Yeah, that one's
and
not
it'll
going to be
roll.
returned.
And it'll go all the way down to the 29-yard line. So that ends up being a 51-yard kick.
Yeah, finally was downed by Jaden Henderson of Batesville. And that's going to get the Yellow Jackets started on their own 29.
Last thing you want to do is let that ball hit on that rug. It'll roll and roll. 1st and 10 Wynne from their 29-yard line. This is Wynne's 5th possession. 4th possession. And they're starting from their own 29-yard line. John Watson, quarterback. There goes Cardarian Washington in motion. He'll give the football to, that is Kobe Davis. Pickup of 2 on the play. Davis is without his backup tonight. Cameron Smith is missing tonight's ball game. Mike Townsley made that stop. 2nd and 8 for the Yellow Jackets. just over the 30-yard line in their own territory. Watson, the quarterback. This time he keeps the ball, pitches the ball out to Washington, 35, 40, 50-yard line. It's all going to come back at the 40 and out of bounds. There is a marker down. Would have been good yardage for Cardarian Washington, but even the Jackets are backing up. Riley Craig made the stop.
And that is part of the – that's sorry, I got – the crowd is getting me a little – I don't even know what I was going to say anymore.
So it is a 10-yard penalty on the Wynne Yellow Jackets. I don't think it really matters what's on the down marker, do you?
I think it's second down, Lindell.
Yeah, I believe it's second down. Second down and 12 for the Yellow Jackets.
Oh.
We got the football at the 26-yard line in their own territory now. Watson, the quarterback. This time, Watson to Kobe Davis. And he'll get up to about the 30-yard line. He'll pick up 3. 2 on the play for Kobe Davis. It's third down.
It is. I really hope you might get yelled at.
Third down, 11 to go.
Yeah, and I mean, really, that's another part about waiting too long to make that pitch. I mean, you want to let everything develop, but then you've got linemen that are just trying to hold a lot of weight back.
Third down and 11. There is Watson pitching the ball out and down at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, just couldn't get that foot planted as he turned the corner. He missed the tackler, but, I mean, just G-forces that I don't think the body was ready to take, and he hit the turf.
No gain on the play. That was Alonzo Holmes. And no gain. Sets up a fourth down play. John Watson back deep to punt for the Yellow Jackets. Wyatt Fowler is deep for the Pioneers along with Jace Jeffrey. From the 29-yard line, there is the snap, and Watson's kick is a high kick, not real long, and it will land on the 48, takes a lateral bounce, and it ended up being only of a 22-yard kick, and the Pioneers will have very good field position.
Yeah, well, it had a little backspin there. Braylon McDowell dove onto that, and, well, it's going to come to rest on the Batesville 49.
3:47 to go in the first half. Remember, we've got the Pittsford Ag halftime show coming up. 6-0 is the score in the game. The Yellow Jackets with the lead.
A lot of folks in Yellow Jacket Stadium tonight, not just in the stands. I mean, everybody's everywhere.
There's a give to Gabe Witt. Witt's at the 45 to the 40 and down to the 35-yard line. He'll pick up 14 yards and the first down for Gabe Witt, the first down for the Batesville Pioneers.
Colin Wentz, number 1, really took that from a good play to a great play. He was kind of in an entanglement in that first 5 yards as a receiver. He recognized that run and just shed his defender and made another great downfield block.
Troy Stapleton's in the backfield now on 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Rhett McDonald will give the ball to Stapleton. Stapleton is at the 25-yard line, and there is a flag down and down to the 20-yard line. 2 flags down on the play. If it stands, it'll be a 14-yard pickup. And the Pioneers say the penalty's on the Wynne Yellow Jackets.
Man, I mean, what could that be? It's a
face mask against the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Another 5-yard penalty, an incidental face mask.
Oh, so they actually have the 2 variations of face mask in high school still.
There's the give to Stapleton. He's at the 15 and down to the 12. Now another flag comes in. And that's probably going to be a blocking foul.
Yeah, that one came out of the backfield right as they turn that corner, and it looks like it's going to be a hold.
And it'll be a spot foul at about the 17, so a 10-yard penalty coming against the Batesville Pioneers. Second penalty for 20 yards for the Pioneers, and that's going to mark it back to the 26-yard line. It'll be 1st and 20 from there.
Well, the defense has came out on top so far tonight. This is really going to put the test on them. They're inching closer to that end zone, and they're in a really dangerous territory for those breakaway runs, screen passes, stuff like that.
Donald, the quarterback, on 1st and 20 for the Pioneers. He'll fake it, and he's going to be chased out. Now looks to pass, throws the ball into the end zone, and it's incomplete. Good coverage for the Yellow Jackets. Good pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, it was Avion Jones, the lockdown defensive back for the Yellow Jackets.
And it's going to be 2nd down and long from the 26-yard line. McDonald's passing just 1 of 6 for 15 yards.
Yeah, he kind of sent up a prayer there.
Avoided some tacklers in the backfield. Wynn's been able to get pressure on him tonight. It is 2nd down and 20 from the 26-yard line. McDonald, the quarterback, will go straight back. Again, he's rushed out, and he is sacked big time. Way back at the 38-yard line. That is a loss of 12 yards on the play. Rashawn Conley will make the play.
I mean, with how he's been extending plays when they're trying to pass, it was really only a matter of time the way that pass rush has been coming in. We saw it a lot last week where Rashad Conley was just coming in hot, but the quarterback was just evading him. Not the case here.
It is 3rd down and 37 for the Batesville Pioneers from their Wynne 42. Quarterback this time is going to be chased out, and again he's going to be sacked at the 45-yard line in their own territory. Allen Jones made the play. Loss of 8, and the Yellow Jackets are going to take a timeout. It is a Sheriff David West timeout, putting your safety first.
Consolidated Grain and Barge keeps you up to date and your farming operation at your fingertips with our mobile app, MyCGB. Access MyCGB 24/7 and manage your grain transactions electronically. From ticket to settlement, you can even view contracts, sign them electronically, and store them within the app for quick reference. Stay connected and receive alerts to timely information. Consolidated Grain and Barge has 7 convenient locations: West Memphis, Tunica, Osceola, Old Town, Friars Point, and 2 locations in Helena. The leader in the ag and transportation industry.
So, the Pioneers had the ball on the 16-yard line. They got a holding penalty and 2 sacks, and they now have the ball 4th down from the 46-yard line in their own territory. So it's, goodness sakes, 4th down and 48.
I mean, these weren't just regular sacks either. I mean, these are like, you go into Sam's Club, you get the extra share size bulk bag of potatoes or whatever. I mean, these were some big losses brought on these past 2 plays.
4th and 48. You go for it?
I don't know if this is the time. I mean, there's a time and place for everything.
Back to the punt is Jace Jeffrey. There is the snap. There's pretty good pressure, but he gets rid of the football. Good kick. And again, it will take a bounce on that rug as they let it fall, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 7-yard line.
Great punt there, despite an effort by Jalen Brown. Almost got a hold of the football. I mean, he looked like he was going to grab it out of the air, and had he did, I think he was going to take that one to the house.
Ends up being a 47-yard kick, no return.
Now talking about Jalen Brown.
7-yard line.
He had a big game in Brooklyn with an absence of Alonzo Holmes, but really special teams is where he makes some things happen. He's got speed. He's got explosiveness.
So it is a minute 57 to go in the half. Wynne with the ball on their own 7-yard line. John Watson, the quarterback, is going to keep the ball. Then we'll pitch the ball out to Avion Jones, and he'll get to about the 9-yard line and pick up a 2 for Avion Jones. 2nd down, they'll give him 3. 2nd down and 7 from about the 10-yard line. Yellow Jackets just want to get into the locker room with this 6-0 lead. They'll get the ball. Remember, they won the toss and deferred, so they'll get the ball to start the second half. John Watson, quarterback. He'll man in motion is Jones. It's time to give the ball to Holmes, and Holmes is going to be stacked up at about the line of scrimmage. No gain on that play.
Yep, and they blew the whistle at about the 10-yard line.
So it's no gain.
Now we just need to run the clock out.
Batesville has one timeout left. I'm surprised they're not taking it. 53 seconds to go in the half. So it is third down at about 7 for the Yellow Jackets. Clock is down to 41 seconds. The play clock is at 12, so they're going to have to snap the ball. Watson, the quarterback for the Yellow Jackets. Watson will keep the football, and he'll get to about the 12. And that'll be a pickup of about 2 on the play for John Watson. It is timeout. Timeout on the play. So,
21 seconds.
We'll take a timeout, and it is a Darlene Andrews timeout. Bookkeeping and tax service, always in balance, accurate, and always on time. We're back after this.
For top quality meats and the tastiest bakery, shop with your friends at Hayes.
Save big this week at Hayes. Get fresh whole boneless pork loins for $1.48 a pound. Fresh tomatoes on the vine, 88 cents a pound. Sanderson Farms chicken drumsticks or thighs value packs, $1.18 a pound. Right sliced bacon, 24 ounces, $6.98. And 12 packs of Coke products are 3 for $12 when you buy 3 or more. And remember, you always have a friend at Hayes.
So it is fourth down from Wynne. They're going to have to punt the ball.
Yeah.
Line of scrimmage is, the 13.
24 seconds left to go. The Batesville coach did get the timeout off right about when that play died.
There is the snap. It's high. Watson gets it, and there is the kick, and it's a short kick. Going to go straight up, land on the 30. It takes a Batesville bounce, and it'll be blown dead at the 23-yard line.
Well,
that's a 13-yard kick.
Well, 13 yards on the kick, but Batesville's got 13 seconds to make something happen this half before the Yellow Jackets are going to receive that that second half kickoff.
No timeouts for Batesville with the line of scrimmage at the 23-yard line in Wynne territory. It's 6-0. Yellow Jackets with a lead over the Batesville Pioneers. Rhett McDonald will come out and figure they'll load the receivers.
Yeah, I mean, they've been looking deep all night, and I don't think that's really the direction they need to take against these Yellow Jackets, especially with the returning defensive back senior.
There's the snap, a good rush, throw into the end zone, and it is incomplete. Almost intercepted, then it popped up, and a good play by Tom Owens just to knock it down.
And once again, I think that is just senior experience coming in. I mean, you see a loose ball like that in the air.
All right, they're going to try a field goal here. Aldo Gennardo will kick it. It's going to be a 40-yard field goal attempt for Gerardo. Aldo Gerardo, a 40-yard field goal attempt, and he'll get it down. The kick is up, and it's going to be good. Wow.
That is a
40-yard
kick.
1 second left in the second quarter. 40-yard field goal for the Batesville Pioneers. And with 1 second to go in the half, our score is Wynne 6 and Batesville 3. We're back in 30 seconds.
Hey, this is Gap at Bull Chevrolet Buick GMC. It's football season again, and that means tailgating. Since we've opened over 45 years ago, tailgating has always started with a pickup. Come see the Bull team on Highway 64 in Wynne, where you can find a lineup of GM trucks and tackle any task. Our trucks offer capability, innovation, and features that are professional grade. Find new roads at your locally owned Bull Chevrolet Buick GMC, 870-238-2800, or on the web at bullmotorco.com.
1 second to play in the first half. Although Gerardo, a 40-yard field goal, has got Batesville on the scoreboard. 6-3 is our score here. Remember the Pittsburgh Ag halftime show is coming up. Gerardo was kicking off with 1 second to go in the half. There is the onside kick, and it's going to be recovered by Wynne. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Had a late hit.
Yeah,
and that will be the end of the first half.
Yeah, Dalton Woods picked that one up.
He sure did. So that's the end of the first half. Our halftime score, Wynne 6, Batesville 3. It's time now for the Pittsburgh Ag halftime show.
Beck's, the largest family-owned retail seed company in the United States, is dedicated to the needs and profitability of farmers. At Pittsford Ag, we do just that. 1150 Eldridge Road in Forest City, we are your local Beck's dealer. Beck's is the only company with access to every approved trait in the U.S. This advantage allows us to remove the bias from sales and focus on what's best for farmers. For more information or to place a seed order today, contact Pittsford Ag, 870-588-7594. That's 870-588-7594. Best of luck, Jackets!
Do you have a do-it-yourself project that involves plumbing? That could be tricky or sometimes a disaster. Call Strickland Plumbing at 870-238-3421. They are resourceful and can conquer any plumbing problem. So before you tackle another DIY project and your water goes from hot to not in an instant, call Strickland Plumbing, your high-quality, low-cost solution to drips, clogs, and leaks. Strickland Plumbing, serving Wynne and Cross County.
Ask about our new offer. This is Shannon Hirons with Partners Bank. We are currently offering a new 15-month certificate of deposit rate and a new money market rate. You can visit us at 1816 North Falls Boulevard or any of our Partners Bank locations in Helena, West Helena, Marvel, Marion, Conway, or Johnson, or call us at 870-338-6451. At Partners Bank, we are better together. Other fees and restrictions may apply. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What do you see when you look at your home and your car? Do you see a bundle? A combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more. Because a State Farm agent sees your home and your car as more than just four walls and four wheels. They see the things you've worked really hard for. So why not give them the protection they deserve?
This is State Farm agent Chad Wynne. Call me at 238-3333.
The death of a loved one is one of the most difficult phases of life, but at Cross County Funeral Service and Crematory, we're here to help you with your journey. We offer funeral services, burial, and cremation with low prices and special packages. We even offer pet cremation for the loss of your fur baby. Contact Pam or Mitzi at 870-587-0565 or come by 2106 Highway 64 Spur in Wynne. Cross County Funeral Service and Crematory.
It is halftime at Yellow Jacket Stadium. 6-3 is the halftime score. This is the Pittsburgh Ag halftime show from Yellow Jacket Stadium. And, well, let's just go over the scoring, and then we'll do a little feature that Ryan worked on this week. The first score came with 4:05 to go in the first quarter. Alonzo Holmes, a 27-yard run on a fourth down play. And the extra point was partially blocked, no good. It was 6-0, and it stayed that way until the 1 second left in the first half. Aldo Gerardo, a 40-yard field goal to make it 6-3, and that is it as far as the scoring is concerned. It is homecoming. We've got a couple of players that we've talked to, or Ryan has talked to. I don't need to take credit for something Ryan did.
Yeah, well, well, you gave me permission to do it.
Well,
so I mean, obviously a big story tonight is Thomas Owens coming back, and so I wanted to get a chance to talk with him, and so I did a little interview today, and well, don't expect greatness from my work, but it was a good chance to get the voice of some of our Yellow Jackets going here, and let's see if I can do this right. Okay, let's see if that interview plays.
It's not been fun, but I'm being leader out there and making sure all the young kids are knowing what to do. It's a big thing because, we got a freshman and a sophomore playing. They don't know quite what to do. They're not used to this speed.
Okay.
Not used to the smartness of the quarterback. And I'm just trying to help them out, calling out the plays, making sure they know what to do at every moment. Just being on the same page and communicating. We haven't done that in the last few weeks, and I think I'm really going to help out in that way. They're not the team from last year. They're way better, and we're just going to come in knowing the job we have to do.
So we
tried.
We tried.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's take a break, and we'll come back. This is the Pittsford Ag halftime show, and we do have a feature. Fields of Faith is coming up Wednesday here, and Ashley Busby, the head softball coach, is in charge of that. We do have that interview with her, and we'll get to that after a break. This is the Pittsford Ag halftime show.
At Pittsford Ag, your area Bex dealer, we're dedicated to serving Eastern Arkansas farmers by delivering the industry's most diverse product lineup, backed by personal service and agronomic support. From localized recommendations to product selection and weed management insights, we are proud to put on our boots and walk side by side with you every season. Pittsford Ag, your area Bex dealer, located at 1150 Eldridge Road in Forest City. Contact Doug Pittsford, Cody Baskins, or Heath Oxner at 870-588-7594 for more information or to place an order today. Pittsford Ag and the Yellow Jackets, only the best is good enough. Go Jackets!
Lawson Insurance Group of Companies, located on South Falls Boulevard in Wynne, has been in business since 1908 and is Cross County's oldest continuous insurance agency. Lawson Insurance Group is an independent insurance agency, which means they represent several companies and can compare rates to get you the best quote. Vance Lawson at Lawson Insurance Group represents Safeco, Progressive, Allstate, United Home, Farmers Fire, and Trexas Insurance Companies. For all your insurance needs, auto, home, life, or commercial, call Vance or Terry at 238-9600.
Hi folks, this is Sean at Caldwell Lumber. It's football season, and other than the game, tailgating is the #1 priority. Who doesn't like grilled food? We have Traeger grills in stock, and add wood-fired flavor to make your ultimate tailgate experience. Traeger has premium wood pellets with an assortment of flavors. They're made right here in the good old USA. We have a full line of accessories, rubs, and sauces. Whether you grill, barbecue, or smoke, you're sure to score extra points with Traeger. What goes together better than football, grilled food, and Caldwell Lumber? Highway 1 in Wynne.
Westmoreland Heating and Air Conditioning. Rebates? We got it. Carrier financing? We got it. Carrier efficiency? We got it. NAPE certified technicians? We got it. Reliable service before, during, and after the sale? We got all of it. And we're eager to share with you. 1-870-238-2752. If you turn to Westmoreland Heating and Air Conditioning, you turn to the experts.
Since opening our doors in 1886,
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas has proudly met the banking needs of the communities we serve. As one of Eastern Arkansas's oldest and largest independently owned banks, we owe our 135 years of continuous growth to you. At First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, we value our loyal customers. Thank you for choosing us. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC.
Welcome everyone. It's halftime of the Wynne Batesville game. Big week next week. It's Fields of Faith, and Ashley Busby, the softball coach, is also the FCA coordinator at Wynne. And first, Ashley, tell us what the Fields of Faith is.
Well, Fields of Faith is it's a student-led organization, or it's a student-led event. It's basically the students standing together and sharing their faith, bringing the community together, and sharing testimonies and encouraging others to have a relationship with Jesus Christ.
And what's going to happen here Wednesday?
On Wednesday, we're going to have a band's going to come over, Wynne Baptist, a youth band is going to come and lead worship. Several students are going to share their testimony, and then we have a guest speaker that's going to come and share a word with us. That's going to be Jeremy Woodall. He is the BCM director at University of Arkansas at Monticello.
Now, this event is an event that attracts students not only from Wynne, but several areas, several schools, isn't it?
Yes, sir. This is, anybody can come. I know that's been a big deal with FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes. People ask, well, I'm not an athlete, so we don't care. You like sports and you love God, come on out. But lots of families will come. Several churches in our area will bring their youth groups. It's usually a really big event.
How many people usually attend this?
I'd say a couple hundred. The home side is usually full.
Talk about the Wynne FCA chapter. What are some of the things that you do?
Well, this year we're going to be doing like See You at the Pole. Something too that we did this last Saturday is we took a group of students to Harding, to the FCA deal up there, and listened to a guest speaker and watched the Harding and Henderson game. It's something that we're planning on doing this year. We're in the planning process right now, looking to in the spring doing a mini FCA camp for our 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders here on the Wynne High School campus. So basically, we are a group of students that share the love of Christ and want to change our community by starting with our teams.
Let's say somebody hearing this wants to get involved, a business, a parent, how do they do that?
Well, we're always looking for ways to get more FCA Bibles into the hands of our students. They could volunteer anyway. Contact me at abusby@wynneschools.org. And we have the students that are sharing their testimonies at our FCA meetings. They're welcome to come and watch and listen and help out with our camps.
I don't think we mentioned this. Next Wednesday, what time, and obviously here at Yellow Jacket Stadium.
It's next Wednesday at 6:30. We'll open the gates at 6 o'clock, and Yellow Jacket Stadium. No admission. No, everything's free.
Bobby Lanaw's Body Shop would like to thank our dedicated customers who have entrusted their vehicles to us since we opened in 1986. Our team is professional, and our main goal is to please you. So, as always, expect the best at Bobby Lanaw's. Speaking of the best, the Wynne Yellow Jackets are the best, and Bobby Lanaw's Body Shop proudly supports the Jackets. Bobby Lanaw's Body Shop located at 109 Harris Street South behind Little Hayes. Call 238-4455.
Taylor Arms reminds you that archery season opens September 24th. Youth Modern Gun season opens November 5th, and for everyone, November the 12th. And Taylor Arms has the new Matthews V3X bows. Crossbows from the Mission line, 10-point and Raven. Arrows from Carbon Express and Gold Tip. Game cams from Moultrie, Stealth and Browning. And targets from Morel and Black. And Taylor Arms also has the 24/7 corn machine, so you can keep those to your fit. And don't give yourself away by swatting mosquitoes. Jared has Thermocell to keep them at bay. Get
Our offense start with the quarterback and fullback. We got to be the most aggressive players in the game.
especially at fullback. Once you show the aggressiveness, the other team will not want to attack you for the rest of the game. I got to get 4 to 5 yards every game. I got to be the wrecking ball, as Coach Pascal said. When I keep my shoulder pads low, can't nobody stop me.
Pharmacy, 804 South Falls in Wynne.
Hello, this is Cross County Sheriff David West. It's exciting to watch our student athletes compete during Yellow Jacket football games. Officials help keep our players safe on the field by making sure the rules of the game are followed. It's my job as your sheriff to help keep everyone safe off the field by making sure our laws are followed. The Cross County Sheriff's Office would like to remind everyone to stay safe always by wearing your seatbelt, obeying posted speed limits, and never drink and drive. Thank you.
Red River Ford Toyota, located at 1903 North Falls Boulevard in Wynne, is the fastest growing Toyota dealership in the state. They currently have up to 700 pre-owned vehicles available and have a need for additional pre-owned vehicles. So give them a call today at 870-238-7770 to see what they can do for you. They've also got great deals on new vehicles, and they'll deliver to you. Visit them online at redriverfordtoyota.com or in person at 1903 North Falls Boulevard, Wynne, Arkansas.
At Pittsford Ag, your area Beck's dealer, we are farmers at heart. We are dedicated to serving farmers, which is why we created our 100% free replant policy. Our philosophy is that we aren't just selling a bag of seed, we're selling a stand of seed, so farmers can plant with confidence, knowing that Beck's will stand behind their products. If there is ever a need to replant a field of corn, soybeans, wheat, or milo, Beck's will furnish the seed and royalties free of charge. No other company can provide that peace of mind. Call Pittsford Ag at 870-588-7594 to place an order today.
At Yellow Jacket Stadium, it is halftime. This is the Pittsford Ag halftime show. Let's go over some of the numbers. Again, the scoring: Alonzo Holmes, a 27-yard run with 4:05 to go in the first quarter. It made it 6-0. Wynne, and then Aldo Garardo, a 40-yard field goal with 1 second to go in the half. 6-3 is the score. Total yards in the game, 158 for Wynne, all of that on the ground. Just 44 total yards for Batesville, 39 rushing, 15 passing. Of course, those 2 sacks, 20 yards in sacks, played a lot in that. Wynne has 4 first downs. Batesville has 7 first downs. Penalties, the Yellow Jackets have 4 for 40 yards and 2 for 20 yards for Batesville. Turnover apiece. Batesville is 2 of 5 in third down conversions, 1 of 1 in fourth down conversions. That's Wynne. And no plays in the red zone for the Yellow Jackets. Batesville's 2 of 4 in third down conversions, and they are 0 of 1 in the red zone. And Yellow Jackets, let's look at this. Time of possession, 5 possessions each, 29 plays for Wynne, 25 for Batesville. Pioneers have had the ball 9 minutes and 4 seconds. And the Yellow Jackets have had the ball 14 minutes and 46 seconds. Still a few minutes away from the start of the second half, so let's take another 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with more halftime from Yellow Jacket Stadium. Wynne 6 and Batesville 3.
AR SHIP, the Arkansas Senior Health Insurance Information Program, proudly supports the Wynne Yellow Jackets this season. AR SHIP is answering your questions and is advocating for Medicare recipients in Wynne and Cross County. The open enrollment period starts October 15th and runs through December 7th. So if you have any Part D prescription drug questions, please call AR SHIP at 1-800-224-6330. Go Jackets! Do you have a need for bookkeeping, payroll, accounts payable, or receivable services at your farm or your business? Miller & Sullivan can help. With over 80 years combined experience, they offer tax preparation and business consultation, partnership and LLC formation, notary public service, payroll, and full bookkeeping services. Miller & Sullivan Accounting Group, providing service that counts. Located at 640 North Falls Boulevard, Wynne, Arkansas. Stop by or give them a call today at 870-238-4120.
Hello, my name is Colin Hill. My dad Regan Hill and Ross Hodges have shown me the importance for caring for one's loved one and family during a very difficult time. Having grown up around a funeral home, I have come to understand that with emotional grief and quick decisions that have to be made, it's not easy. Call or come by Coronado Funeral Home in Wynne, Arkansas, and allow them to help you with your funeral planning. You can't predict the future, but you can plan for it.
Call Coronado Funeral Home in Wynne at 238-2323.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about Pico Foods' mission to support producers in Arkansas and Missouri by calling David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Craig Bird or John Taylor Hickman, 601-670-9383.
Welcome back to halftime here at Yellow Jacket Stadium. It's homecoming. Wynne leading 6-3, and there's a lot of stuff going on tomorrow, Ryan, man.
Yes, there is, and we've got not too much time to talk about it. Let's jump right into it. The Arkansas Razorbacks, they dropped to 3-3 after they.
They're going to add. They'll put more time on the clock.
Okay.
Yes, they got time.
All right. Well, the Arkansas Razorbacks, they dropped to 3-3 after they fell short of the Mississippi State Bulldogs in last Saturday's away game in Starkville. They take a bout outside of the Southeastern Conference with independent opponent Brigham Young. The BYU Cougars are 4-2 so far in the season and are looking to pick up their 5th win against the Hogs. The Razorbacks hope to get bowl game hopes back on track in this non-conference matchup at Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Utah this Saturday at 2:30 p.m. The 2-4 Arkansas State Red Wolves held on through 2 quarters against James Madison last Saturday, but the Duke's offensive onslaught proved too mighty for the Red Wolf defense, and they fell 20-42. Tomorrow, Arkansas State faces Southern Miss in Hattiesburg. The Golden Eagles are 2-3, with their season's highlight being a 27-24 win against Tulane. The Red Wolves kicking off tomorrow at 6 p.m. The University of Central Arkansas's 2-4 Bears fell to Lindenwood last week and are taking on the Big Sky Conference opponent, Kennesaw State. Their away matchup kicks off tomorrow at 12 p.m. The Arkansas Pine Bluff Golden Lions are 2-4 after a loss to Texas Southern last week. They take on the 2-4 Alabama A&M Bulldogs at home Saturday, October 16th at 3 p.m. And in the interest of brevity, this week we're going to cut most of the D2 teams with the exception of the ranked Harding and Ouachita Baptist. The Ouachita Baptist Tigers remain at number 5 this week after their win over Southwestern Oklahoma last Saturday. This weekend they face University of Arkansas at Monticello. Harding fell from 11 to 12 in the national rankings this week despite defeating Southern Nazarene last Saturday. This Saturday they face powerful conference opponent Henderson State.
So let's look at that. Alumni, you got Logan playing for UCA.
Yeah, we got, it's kind of hard to find some of these stats, but we got some couple of Yellow Jackets, and I think it's a pretty good time to mention that, being homecoming and all. Well, the big one a lot of people are going to be familiar with, Logan Jessup. He played on that state championship runner-up team. So far for UCA this season, he's got 26 tackles, 8.5 tackles for a loss, and 6.5 sacks. He was named to the ASUN preseason team, and he is one of the captains for the Bears. And then a pretty recent name, linebacker Cameron Holmes. He played 2 years ago for the Yellow Jackets. He plays for the Northeastern State University Riverhawks. That's a Division II school in the, I don't know. Don't test me here. It's in the MIAA. They are 1-5 so far in the season, but Cameron Holmes has seen a jump in playing time, and he's got 5 tackles and 2 tackles for loss, and he's played in 2 games.
All right. We are about a minute away from the second half. The second half kickoff is brought your way by Primary Residential Mortgage, where the primary focus is you.
With the cost of renting on the rise, now is the time to consider buying. Find your dream home and build equity for yourself instead of paying rent. Beverly Blanton at Primary Residential Mortgage has been serving the Cross County area for years and can help find the best home loan option for you. She offers 100% no money down loans along with loans for veterans and first-time home buyers. She can even help you if you have less than perfect credit. Call Beverly at Primary Residential Mortgage for your no-obligation pre-qualification, 870-238-1300. NMLS 115-2003. Equal housing lender. Go Jackets.
So Braden Maddox will kick off for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. So we get ready for second half action. A 6-3 football game here at Yellow Jacket Stadium. It's a kick that's going to be landing on the 20 and then out of bounds at the 18-yard line. So that's where the Batesville Pioneers will have the football. Start things out here.
Yeah, they touched that one before it went out, so, I mean, it's going to be set at the 18.
Moore Air Conditioning is proud to present the Offensive Lineman of the Week. That's right, Moore is rewarding the guys in the trenches all year long across Northeast Arkansas. And this week's winner, Braden Vansel of Pocahontas, Moore Air Conditioning Offensive Lineman of the Week. Quarterback McDonald will have his play stopped. It's a legal procedure against the Pioneers.
Well, it's good to see that called against a team that does not wear navy and gold. We've had a fair share of that this season, and they're getting in some tricky territory on this opening drive of the half.
Yeah, all the way down to the 12-yard line. That's where the Pioneers will start now in their own territory. 6-3 Wynne leads in a very big 5A East football game. Receivers split left and right for McDonald. He's over center, and he drops back. Now he'll give the football to Gabe Wynne and the Yellow Jacket to get him in the backfield for a loss. Back to about the 5-yard line. Jordan Whiteside made the stop.
Man, that's a big stop there. I mean, he was just upended at the line of scrimmage, and I think he even went down for a loss. And I think something that's really helping the defense tonight is a cool head. I mean, it really has seemed like their mentality has been a lot more calm, a lot more collected. And it's really, we are reaping the rewards so far tonight defensively. And I think that is a result of having lots of homecoming activities, not a lot of stress at school. You're just focused on the game.
It's 2nd and 22, and the quarterback's in his own end zone to pass. He throws it out. It's caught at the 16, but down immediately is Jace Jeffrey by Cordarian Washington. Pick up about 11 on the play.
Risky play call there. You know, Rhett McDonald has had trouble developing that passing game tonight, and he was sitting there in his own end zone, but they got that little crossing or a little dig, come back, curl, whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about.
It is 3rd down and 10 for the Pioneers from their own 18-yard line. Batesville is 2 of 4 in 3rd down conversions. Man in motion, and we got a flag down, and the Yellow Jackets may have jumped off sides, and I think that's what happened. So it's an offsides penalty, and that's 45 yards in penalties for the Yellow Jackets tonight. Now it's 3rd down and 5 from the 23-yard line. Batesville trying to get out of a hole. They were down to their own 6-yard line, faced with a 2nd and 22. Now it is 3rd down and about 5 to go for a 1st down for the Batesville Pioneers. Rhett McDonald, the quarterback, this time gives the ball to Witt. Witt's not going to get there. He's down at the 26-yard line, a pickup of about 3, and that's going to set up a 4th down play. Alonzo Holmes was there to make the play. And the Pioneers still have their offense out there on 4th down and about 2 to go for a 1st down. And we'll see what they'll do. Probably a dummy play here. I don't suspect they'll actually snap it, but they might.
I don't know. They bring in the big defensive end, Holden Hutchins. We've seen him carry the ball a few times tonight. And they might use him here.
He's in the ball game. They do give the ball to Hutchins. He's not going to get there. He is down at the 26-yard line. What a big risk that was for the Pioneers And they pay for it.
Justin Skinder, defensive coordinator for the Jackets. He is ecstatic right now. I mean, his defense is playing really just incredibly.
That was Garrett Adamson on that stop. And the Yellow Jackets will take over on down to another Yellow Jacket defensive stop. When you need a good defensive team, give the guys at Fort Dooley and Griffin a call, 238-2348. What a big call that was, and a big play by the Yellow Jacket defense. They'll take over on the Batesville 26-yard line. Watson, the quarterback, gets it to Kobe Davis, and Davis will get up to about the 23-yard line. Pickup of about 2. They'll call it the 24, so only 2 yards on the play. 51 yards on 12 carries for Kobe Davis.
On that big stop there, getting stops on 3rd down, 4th down, that's really how you show your dominance in a football game. If you step into that 3rd down knowing that you're about to stop this offense, it's going to take a toll on the Pioneers.
It is 2nd down and 8 from the 24-yard line. Watson, the quarterback. He'll keep the football, follows his blockers at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. It's a touchdown. A touchdown. 24-yard run for John Watson, and the Wynne Yellow Jackets have added to their lead. Pioneers went for it on 4th, deep in Wynne territory, and the Wynne Yellow Jackets make them play.
He is just a lunch pail guy. A lot can hit him, but it takes a lot more to bring him down.
So it is the Yellow Jackets going to go 4-2 here.
And they brought in number 20, Mason Stallings, on the outside at us. Looks like I guess it'd be a tight end here. And they're going to bring in some more beef to try to get inside.
Watson. He'll give the ball to Davis. Davis did he get in? He got in. 2-point conversion for Kobe Davis. And with 9:01 to go in the 3rd quarter, Wynne has added to their lead. It's the Wynne Yellow Jackets 14 and the Batesville Pioneers 3.
Wynne Apothecary offers a variety of different products, and we have low prices and quality merchandise. We have vitamins, cold medicines, and a whole lot more. So come on in and get to know us. You'll be glad you did. You can email old Watts' name at wynneapothecary@yahoo.com. We're at 411 South Falls Boulevard in Wynne. Come see us today. Wynne Apothecary.
Call Jean at Wynne Apothecary, 870-238-8511.
By the way, that was a Consolidated Grain and Barge Yellow Jacket touchdown, proudly serving the agriculture and transportation industries since 1969. 2 plays after the Pioneers went for it on 4th down. There's the kickoff at the 20. He's across the 25 to the 30-yard line, and that's where the Pioneers will take over 1st and 10 there. Now trailing by 8, 14-6.
You're not just running away with this football game yet, but the Yellow Jackets, they have good reason to feel great right now. This football team is looking like how they should for the first time in quite a while. We've had good games, but you can just tell in these past matchups we've had, the Yellow Jackets have almost felt a shadow of what they are really capable of, and we're seeing a glimpse of that tonight.
Really playing well defensively. There is Gabe Witt. He's going to be tripped up and stopped for a loss. Alan Jones, a linebacker. Well, moving him to linebacker was a good move. They're really having trouble keeping him out of the backfield.
Yeah, he's always had a really big edge in that athleticism game, and I think they just realized they were losing a little bit of that top end out of him when they were having him run down the field as a wide receiver every single play.
That's a loss of a yard. It's 2nd down and 11 for the Pioneers from their own 29-yard line. Shotgun formation for Ritt McDonald. He's got 2 guys in the backfield, 1 on each side. And the play clock is down to 5, to 4, to 3, to 2, to 1. And they get the play off. They'll throw it out in the flat, and it's caught. It's incomplete. Knocked away by Avion Jones. It was intended for Connor Forty.
Avion Jones, he plays on offense as that slot back position, and his shifty nature really makes him noticeable on offense, but it's safe to say that where he really makes a difference is on defense. He's just a lockdown corner, is great at reading a wide receiver, and is really good at turning around and making a play on the football.
Big third down play for the Wynne defense here. 3rd and 11 for the Pioneers. From their own 29-yard line, rolling to the right is McDonald. He's going to look, he's going to pass. It's caught, but it's short of the first down, I think. Now, he may have gotten the first down.
And
it's Strickland.
No, it's like an inch short.
It's going to be short, so a pickup of 10 on the play to Strickland. And once again, the Pioneers are going to go for it on 4th down and less than a yard to go for a first down.
Now they're keeping in Gabe Witt, that feature running back, but you almost wonder if they're not going for that little pile
Here's
drive.
the quarterback sneak, and he'll get it. Just needed a yard. He'll end up getting 2. It will be a first down for the Pioneers on the 4th down play. Pioneers move the ball to the 42-yard line. A pickup of a couple of yards for the quarterback. They've got the ball in their own territory. McDonald this time pitches the ball out to Witt. He's going to be cut down. Good play. Coming up was Avion Jones for the Yellow Jackets. Forced inside by Allen Jones, and little brother Avion Jones made the play. Pickup of a yard. Pickup of a yard. It's 2nd down and 9 from the 43-yard line. Red McDonald. It's an I formation now for Batesville. Man in motion for the Pioneers. McDonald this time will give the ball to Witt. Witt's at the 45, 50, 40, 30, 20. He may go in. He will go in. It's a touchdown. It is a touchdown of 57 yards for Gabe Witt.
Well, that was a big run outside, and it just got going too fast for the Yellow Jackets secondary to really react. You've given up 10, pending this extra point, the game will be 14-10. The Yellow Jackets are going to retain that lead, but it really places a lot of pressure on the offense to try to keep this game trending the way they want it to.
57-yard run. Guerrero's extra point is up, and it is good. So it's 6:33 to play in the 3rd quarter. Our new score now, the Wynne Yellow Jackets 14 and the Batesville Pioneers 10.
We have great savings for you this week at Southern Furniture during our anniversary sale, celebrating 75 years in the furniture business. 75 years bringing you the very best in furniture, mattresses, appliances, and TVs. With over 25,000 square feet of showroom space, we have a huge selection of furniture and accessories for your home. Plus, you can visit our mattress gallery and find just the right bed for you. Or you can flip through our big selection of rugs to find the right color to complement your room. Come see all the great deals at Southern Furniture this week.
So the Batesville Pioneers on a 57-yard Gabe Witt run has made the score 14-10 over with the Wynne Yellow Jackets in the lead. Gerardo will be kicking it off for the Batesville Pioneers. And it's an onside kick, and I believe the Wynne Yellow Jackets have come up with it. At the 45-yard line, let's see who came out with that. I'm not real sure. I believe Tom Owens came out with that.
Well, it seems like after that, we talked about how that first onside kick didn't really matter, and it really seems like smart coaching now that we think about it.
Yep.
They watched how the Yellow Jacket hands team reacted to that onside kick, and they said, hey, they liked what they saw. We're going to try it again.
1st and 10 Wynne. They've got the ball on their own 45-yard line. 6:28 to go 3rd quarter. Jackets 14, Pioneers 10. Watson, the quarterback for the Yellow Jackets. Quarterback sneak up the middle, and Watson's just going to power his way up behind his center, Burke McBride, and he'll end up with about 8 yards on the play. He just said, Burke, I'm right behind you. He ended up with a 7-yard
gain
carry.
of 6.
Sets up second down
and
and
4.
about 3. The line of scrimmage is the,
second and 4 for the Yellow Jackets from the 49-yard line.
I think that's a little bit of a mental retaliation. and say, hey, you kicked an onside kick against us when you're down 4. We're going to do a quarterback sneak on first down.
2nd and 6 for the Yellow Jackets at the 49-yard line. This time to give the ball to Watson. Keeps the ball, and he's going to be thrown for a loss. At the 50-yard line, he'll lose a yard on the play. Isaiah Garcia be there to make the play.
Missed his read there. It was Kobe Davis who was wide open, rolling through the defensive line.
3rd down and 5 for the Yellow Jackets from midfield. You got to get to the 45-yard line in Batesville territory. Watson, the quarterback for the Yellow Jackets. This time he pitches the ball out at the 50, and there'll be markers down. Holmes is at the 30, he's at the 20, and he will go into the end zone. Will he be down at the 2? But there are 3 flags down.
Well, it was actually Cardarian Washington.
Yeah, Cardarian Washington. There's Holmes, and may have been guilty of the block. So it's all going to come back. So it's Cardarian Washington on the run, but it's coming back. So it'll be.
Let's see if we've got this, Ref Mike. I'm not sure if we do.
2 flags. There's a flag down there too. Yeah.
Yeah, the Batesville stands. They're looking for some helmet to helmet.
So there's the penalty.
10-yard penalty from the start of the foul. Unsportsmanlike
All
conduct.
right.
Blue 8 on the offense. 15-yard penalty.
So it's a 10-yard holding penalty for the Wynne Yellow Jackets, and then after that, a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct. And the Yellow Jackets, what is that, about 5 games in a row they've gotten at least one unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, the streak is alive, so no targeting, but there is going to be unsportsmanlike tacked on top of that hold. And, well, you've got 3rd and a moonshot here.
Yeah, 3rd and 25 for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Lost their composure just a bit.
Yeah, I mean, you're almost looking to travel into a different zip code to make this first down, and well, this is crucial.
It is 3rd down and 25. John Watson, the quarterback, will drop back the pass. Has time. Will throw the ball long and incomplete. Just over the outstretched hands of Rashawn Conley at the 40-yard line.
Well, it's not to say that Rashad Conley didn't have a chance to catch that ball. I mean, it was pretty well delivered, just a little bit overthrown.
So the Yellow Jackets will be forced to kick it away, leading by the 14-10 score over the Batesville Pioneers with 4:58 to play in the 3rd quarter. John Watson will kick the ball away. The line of scrimmage is the 30-yard line. And we got a timeout win. Timeout on the field now. It is a Bull Chevrolet Buick GMC. Timeout. Find new roads.
Have you had to pay for costly repairs to your AC unit all summer long? More Air Conditioning will give you a trade-in value or buy back a recent repair up to $1,000. Plus, we have financing available and lifetime replacement warranties on new systems. But hurry before the new government regulations take effect. Call More Air Conditioning today, a Google guaranteed company at 870-238-3372, or visit us at moreac.com.
You deserve more, don't settle for less.
So it is 4th down and 25. Line of scrimmage is the 30-yard line.
2 men back for the Pioneers. It looks like it's number 2, Jace Jeffrey, accompanied by number 15, Wyatt Fowler, as John Watson looks to punt this away.
There's the snap. There is the kick, and that is a good kick, and it'll be taken at the 35 and down to the 42-yard line.
Yeah,
so there is a kick of 42 yards and a return of 7.
Yeah, Braylon McDowell in on the stop there for the Yellow Jackets.
And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Batesville Pioneers, and they'll have the ball on their own 43-yard line. Win up 14-10 before 48 to play, third quarter action.
Yeah, big momentum shift last drive. Defense, you've got to keep that attitude that they had in the first half.
Brent McDonald, the quarterback for the Yellow Jackets, has Hutchins in the backfield now. Man in motion for McDonald to give the ball to Hutchins. Hutchins is going to be hit, and he is down at the 45-yard line.
And Alonzo Holmes is worked really hard for that stop.
5 tackles for him, 1 yard on the play.
Great two-way player for the Jackets.
That was actually Stapleton on the carry for the Pioneers. Now Hutchins comes into the ball game for the Batesville Pioneers on 2nd and 9 from the 45-yard line, 2nd and 8. Holden Hutchins will get the ball. He's at the 49-yard line. That'll be a pickup of about 4 on the play before Jordan Whiteside will make the play. 3rd down and about 4 to go for a 1st down. Jace Jeffrey comes into the ball game for the Pioneers. Jermaine Strickland will go out. 3rd down play for the Yellow Jacket defense. Bates with the ball at the 49-yard line. 3rd down and 4.
And Jace Jeffrey, the lone wide receiver with the loaded box on for the Jackets.
There's the give to Hutchins, and he's not going to get the 1st down. He's going to be about a yard short at the 49-yard line. Pickup of about 3 on the play for Hutchins.
Got a long 4th and 1 here.
4th down, less than a yard to go. Quarterback sneak, and I don't think he made it.
No,
well, he may have it. Yeah, he's got a good second effort.
Yeah, second win came in as those big boys behind him kept it moving, and they really pushed the pile.
That ends up being about a 8-yard pickup for the quarterback and a 1st down. Good effort by McDonald on that play. 1st down for the Batesville Pioneers.
And this is a really do-or-die time on the defense. This is how you say, hey, we're going to get this back on track, or we're going to let this deflate us, and we're just going to kind of give up here. You've got to keep your head going and keep your legs moving.
Gabe Witt is in the backfield. He's got the ball. He gets to the outside the 40, 30-yard line, and down to the 28. There's a flag down, and it's all going to come back. Marker on the play. They'll bring this one back. It's going to be a holding penalty against the Batesville Pioneers. 2:41 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Number 76, Allen Wynne, the guilty party this time.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat 1st down.
For the Pioneers, 4 penalties for 35 yards. Instead of a 1st down at the 28, Batesville's backed up to a 1st down at the 50. 1st and 20 for Batesville. 2:41 to go in the 3rd period of play. Wynne leads at 14-10 over the Batesville Pioneers. Rick McDonald over center calling signals. He'll give the ball to Witt. Witt's at the 45. Witt's at the 40-yard line and down there. He'll pick up about 10 on the play.
I took out a big chunk of that 1st down and 20, and now they're looking at 2nd and 10. I mean, not unfamiliar territory. Looks like it's actually going to work out to be around 2nd and 11.
Pick up of 9 on the play for Witt. 2nd down 11 from the Wynne 41-yard line. 2:13 to go, 3rd quarter action from Yellow Jacket Stadium. McDonald will get the ball up the middle and down to the 46-yard line. That is Stapleton.
Now there is another flag in the backfield.
There is another marker down.
And let's see here.
It would be a pickup of 5. But let's check the marker. And chop block against the Batesville Pioneers.
Yeah, that's a big one there.
Yep. That'd be a 15-yard penalty against the Pioneers from the 42-yard line. So that's going to settle back to inside their own territory. So 15-yard penalty against the Batesville Pioneers. It'll put the ball at the 45, 44-yard line in their own territory. It'll be second down and 26 yards. Second and 26 from the 44-yard line with 3:01 to play in the third quarter. Ritt McDonald, the quarterback for the Pioneers. He got a whistle, and apparently the play clock, there's a problem with the clock. Play clock may not have started. And that's the problem. The play clock didn't start. So we're just going to start it all over. Now we're ready to go. Second down, 26 from the 44-yard line. McDonald, the quarterback for the Batesville Pioneers, and he'll pitch the ball out and stuck in the backfield. A loss on the play. That is a new ball carrier in there for the Pioneers. That's Gentry Moody and Alan Jones. Like the play.
Well, the Yellow Jacket defense slowed down in the second half, but this is a good example of capitalizing on opportunities, and this is a massive third down. Looks like third down and 28 here to go.
From the 42-yard line in their own territory, the clock is running. Minute 25 to play in the third quarter. Ritt McDonald, quarterback, is going to give the football to, I believe it might be Gentry again, and he'll pick up to the 44-yard line. Yep, 2 yards on the play for Gentry. And that is a stop for the Yellow Jackets, another Yellow Jacket defensive stop. When you need a good defensive team, give the guys at Fort Dooley and Griffin a call, 238-2348. Back deep in the front is Jace Jeffrey. The line of scrimmage is the 44-yard line. There is the snap, and there is the kick, and it's going to go off the side of his foot. Lands on the 36-yard line. So that's only going to be a 6, and that's just a 20-yard kick. 20-yard kick for Jace Jeffrey.
And a play.
And there's a sideline warning against the Batesville Pioneers.
Wow, that really got him going.
Sideline warning, no penalty. It's just a warning.
But you got to be careful if you're Batesville. You don't want that to escalate.
First and 10 for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. The line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line in their own territory. 42 seconds to go in the third quarter. John Watson, the quarterback, leads the ball to Kobe Davis. He's across the 40-yard line, and Davis will get all the way up to the 44-yard line. That is a 7-yard pickup, short of the first down. Connor Forey made the stop for the Pioneers. Second down and 3 for the Yellow Jackets. They've got the ball on the 44-yard line. Now, the play clock is at 25. The game clock's at 17. So
yeah, they are heading to the sidelines. So
that's it.
And that's the third quarter.
At the end of 3 periods of play, Wynne's homecoming game. Cassidy Campbell crowned the homecoming queen before the game. They've stopped the clock. What did they stop the clock for? So now they're going to run it and run it out. So that'll do it. At the end of the third quarter, our score is the Wynne Yellow Jackets 14 and the Batesville Pioneers 10.
Do you have ants again? Spiders giving you the creeps? Bugs you can't identify? Call the hitmen at Will Kill. Jeremy Huey and his team of experts will get rid of those unwanted pesky pests. Will Kill also offers termite protection plans. Call the office at 238-2144 and speak with Amy, or drop by Will Kill at 101 South Falls Boulevard. For efficient and effective pest control, call Will Kill, your hometown experts. Will Kill.
Back we are as we head to the fourth period of play. The Wynne Yellow Jackets up 14-10.
Sorry. No, go ahead.
Okay, now here they got them down to 2nd and 3. Hey, D'Angelo, how are you?
Well, we discussed briefly during the break the difference in run blocking and pass blocking, and that they are different. And
we'll talk to between plays. 2nd down and 3 for the Yellow Jackets. How you doing? It's good to see you, man. 2nd down and 3 for the Wynne Yellow Jackets from the 44-yard line. There is the snap. Cody Davis is going to get to the 46-yard line. 2-yard pickup. It will be short.
I can't hear anything.
Let me check to see your. Yeah, I'm turning up your monitors now.
Can you hear? All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, D'Angelo Williams, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, man. This is awesome. Coming back to see all the changes, man. The Jumbotron is absolutely amazing. The turf field. It looks like you're watching a junior college football team playing right now.
I mean,
high school.
We haven't been down there. I mean, how would you rate the energy down there?
Oh, it's crazy. Well, it's a little different, though, because you got to understand, when I played in 2002 and 2001, we lost 4 games my entire high school career. So it's a little different than it was then now, because we didn't have all the amenities that they have now. We just worked our butts off.
That's a first down on a quarterback sneak by John Watson. You here for a reunion?
I am. This is our 20-year reunion. And what I found out through these 20 years is that 2002 is the best class to come through Wynne. It was voted on by everybody that was in 2002, so it was unanimous. But yeah, it's been absolutely. I'm here for a class reunion and to watch the Jackets play.
There's John Watson. He'll give the football. He keeps the football, and Watson will get up to about the 45. He'll pick up 7 on that play, and it will set up a 2nd down for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. 2nd and 3. What you doing these days?
Absolutely nothing, man. I believe it or not, I learned it from Wynne. Wynne, the way we work is we work as hard as we possibly can, so we don't have to do anything else after that. Yep. And I did exactly that.
It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Yellow Jackets from the Batesville 45-yard line.
How about this? When did we get the digital yard marker? How about that?
About 5 years ago, probably.
Really?
Watson keeps the ball at the 40. He's to the 35. Watson's to the 31-yard line. 13 yards on the play and a first down for the Wynne Yellow Jackets.
Well, John Watson a little slow to stand up there, but, man, that was a fast-developing play for him. Usually his are kind of slow, locomotive-like runs, but, I mean, he really got going there.
Canola Funeral Home first down, your hometown funeral home since 1927. We'll talk about your foundation in a minute. Let's get this play, and we'll talk about your foundation.
Okay.
First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets from the 31-yard line. Trying to put this game away. Watson the quarterback sneak, and he's going to get to the 26-yard line. He'll pick up about 5 on that play. You got a foundation, D'Angelo?
I do. The D'Angelo Williams Foundation. We deal with breast cancer. We give underinsured and uninsured women mammograms, and if we find breast cancer in them, we cover them from the time we catch it to the time it's eradicated. So totally no charge to the patient that's going through it. So my mom that went through it, it's very near and dear to my heart. And it started right here in Wynne. The pink that went out throughout the National Football League, a little guy from Wynne had something to do with it. And it's amazing seeing the coaches out here now with the pink shirts on, the ladies in cheerleading uniforms with the pink bows. So it's definitely saving lives.
Yep. Honors your mother. She's a good lady.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
What year is this for you for calling?
40.
40?
40. My last one.
Is this your last one?
It is.
Oh, man, like your last year, this is your last game.
Last year.
Oh, like are you excited about that? Or you?
Watson's going to be thrown behind, and he'll end up in there.
Yeah, that's
going to be a face
mask.
Face mask.
15 yards and a big first down there.
Be a face mask penalty.
Yeah. Let's see here.
He lost 2 on the play.
Yep, that's going to scoot up.
Yeah,
15.
you were about halfway through.
It wasn't.
Yeah, you were about my 20th year.
So I got to ask, in all of your 40 years, who was the top 3 most exciting players you witnessed on this field?
You would be.
Home or away, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Top 3 on Wynne High School football field.
It would be you.
Okay.
It would be Antonio.
Okay. It ain't necessarily got to be on Wynne team.
Ken King.
Really?
You know Ken?
Who did he play for?
He played in '88 for us.
Now you know I don't know. I was 5 years old.
He could play.
Could he?
He could play.
John Watson hands off to Kobe
Watson
Davis.
Gives the ball to Davis. Davis will pick up first down. It'll be a 4-yard pickup. We got to get to the game.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for dropping by. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks, D'Angelo.
I didn't mean to mess up the play-by-play, guys. Sorry.
You're fine. Thanks for coming up. Good seeing you. D'Angelo Williams. There's another marker down on the play. And this is unsportsmanlike conduct against Wynne.
You've kept a cool head for the most part so far, and you hate to see that.
So it'll be a 15-yard penalty against the Wynne Yellow Jackets. So the game clock is at 8:48. And the Yellow Jackets lead here 14-10, but they'll be faced now after this 15-yard penalty. 85 yards in penalties tonight.
Well, that was a big surprise, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But, we still got a game to win.
It's first down for the Yellow Jackets. It's just 1st and 10, though, after the 15-yard penalty from the 34-yard line. John Watson, the quarterback for the Yellow Jackets. This time he'll pitch the ball out to Avion Jones. Cuts up at the 30, 25, leaps over a man at the 20. There's a marker down. It'll be at the 18-yard line, the 19-yard line, but there is a flag down, and it's a comeback. So the Yellow Jackets they're just shooting themselves in the foot here. Blocking it back against the Wynne Yellow Jackets. That would have been a 14-yard run. 95 yards in penalties against the Wynne Yellow Jackets.
The Yellow Jackets are big play to the whistle guys. They come in, they're making these deep blocks, and hard to just shed that as soon as you see the run get past the line of scrimmage.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets from the Batesville 34-yard line. 8 minutes and 41 seconds to play in the game. Super big football game here, and the Yellow Jackets leading. John Watson, the quarterback, to Kobe Davis at the 30-yard line. He's going to get up to about the 27. He'll pick up 7 on the play. And that's going to set up a 2nd down and 3. 6 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Yellow Jackets. They've got the football on the Batesville 28-yard line. 8 minutes and 15 seconds to play in the football game. John Watson, the quarterback, he'll keep the football. Watson is at the 20-yard line. Watson's at the 15, and he's down to inside the 20-yard line.
And we do have an injured
and
Yellow Jacket.
We do have an injured Wynne Yellow Jacket.
It's number 60, Garrett Adamson. He looks like, he was going to try to get up on his own, but he's going to wait for the trainer. John Watson is really taking things into his own hands tonight, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. 82 yards for Watson, 14 yards on that one. Big first down for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, and they're 82 yards, and they're 82 crucial yards. You don't just see him picking up, 30-yard gains. He really earns those yards.
That was a more air conditioning first down. Don't settle for less when you can have more. They're helping Garrett Adamson off the field. The Yellow Jackets will be in the red zone. 5-minute drive. And the Yellow Jackets with 7:57 to play in the game. They've got the ball on the Batesville 12-yard line. Boy, if they can knock this one in.
Yeah, looking to go up 2 scores.
7 minutes and 57 seconds to play in the football game. Wynne leading 14-10 over the Pioneers. Watson is calling signals. He'll lead the ball to Davis. Davis is at the 10. Davis at the 5-yard line. Davis is to the 1-yard line. It'll be first and goal.
You know, we talked to Kobe Davis before the game, and he mentioned the tandem between him and John Watson, how important that duo is to get the right reads and just be explosive, and they're showing that tonight.
Quarterback sneak for John Watson, and John Watson is in for the touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown run for John Watson, and a 6-minute drive for the Wynne Yellow Jackets has resulted in points.
Yeah, I mean, it was really unconventional way we kept that sustained drive, but it was sustained nonetheless, and it ended up in a Yellow Jacket score, which is going to mean that it's a 2-score ball game for Batesville to get back in this.
2-yard touchdown run, and the Yellow Jackets have their offense on the field. They lead now 20-10 over the Batesville Pioneers. Watson, the quarterback, of the 2-point conversion for attempt for the Yellow Jackets. Watson gives the ball to Kobe Davis, and I don't think he's going to get there. Nope.
Well, that's one of the few times they've missed out on that tonight. This season. The 2-point conversion for the Yellow Jackets has been pretty money.
So, 7:43 to play in the football game. Our score now, Wynne 20 and Batesville 10.
The success of a crop begins with field preparation and agricultural equipment manufactured by House Industries in Cherry Valley, Arkansas. Located in the heart of the Delta, House Industries specializes in tillage and seedbed preparation equipment. From residue management and light tillage to seedbed preparation, House Industries has the equipment you need to preserve nutrients, conserve water, and prevent erosion. To increase efficiency when planting this year's crop, visit your local Greenway Equipment dealership for pricing availability or call House Industries at 870-588-3773.
Well, the numbers on the drive, Ryan, 14 plays, 63 yards, 5 minutes and 7 seconds, and that's with an unsportsmanlike and a block in the back.
And, really messed up way, those might end up working for the Jackets because it gave them more field to work with, more time they can take off of that clock. I mean, that's a significant chunk of the fourth quarter. Now you're up 2 scores even with the missed PAT. It's going to be at least a field goal and a touchdown, which we know they are capable of a field goal, as we saw earlier tonight.
Well, they scored 1 on a field goal with a short field. That's the only point. And then the long touchdown, a breakdown on the defense. The Wynne defense has really played well tonight.
They've stepped up, definitely.
So, 7 minutes and 43 seconds to go in the football game. Wynne now leads 20-10 over the Batesville Pioneers. There's the kick, and it's going to be caught at the, that's a risky play at the 37-yard line, but a good play by the Pioneers, and they'll take over there. 37-yard line down, 20-10 to the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Well, after last week, disappointing loss, be big to get back in. We'd be right back in the hunt.
It would. I mean, in this game can show it's not over, but this game can show that the Yellow Jackets, they still deserve to be one of the real contenders out of this conference.
It's from the 37-yard line. It is 1st and 10 for the Batesville Pioneers. Quarterback is Rhett McDonald. McDonald will give the ball to Gabe Witt. Witt's going to get to the 41-yard line. He'll pick up 4 on the play. With that, he goes over the 100 mark. He's got 102 yards. Bates with all 3 of their timeouts left. Pick up a 4 on the play. Abdul Fall made the stop for the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Second down and 6 for the Pioneers from the 41-yard line. McDonald, the quarterback, again, will give the ball to Witt, trying to get to the outside, and he's going to be chased out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, that's going to be just a hair short of the first down. It's going to set up third down and looks like 3rd and 1, but it's going to be a pretty long 3rd and 1.
Pick up a 5 on the play. Cardarian Washington ran him out of bounds. Batesville is 2 of 8 third down conversions, 3rd and less than a yard for the 46-yard line.
You know, they like to think they're pretty confident here on this 3rd and less than a yard, but it's not just a gimme here. It's like that 3-foot putt in golf that I'm probably still going to miss.
The quarterback will take the football. He'll give the ball to Witt, and Witt's going to get first down yardage. Well, close. He may not. It depends on the spot. They're saying he got it.
Yep. Headline judge there is going to move the sticks.
First down for the Pioneers.
To continue with my golf metaphor, that's when I do make that 3-foot putt, but it kind of swirls around in the cup a little bit.
Hey, it counts.
It counts.
First and 10 for the Pioneers at the 47-yard line in their own territory. They clock down to 6:45 to play in the football game. Rick McDonald, and there's a marker down, and we're going to have a procedure penalty against the Batesville Pioneers. Batesville has 55 yards in penalties. They've been flagged 6 times compared to the 9 penalties for 95 yards against the Wynne Yellow Jackets.
Well, I mean, it's not near the yardage we get from those little yellow flags, but, I mean, they are giving the Yellow Jackets a run for their money.
It is 1st and 15 for Batesville from the 42-yard line in their own territory. 6:42 to play in the game.
You do feel a little bit better with this penalty after losing what seems to be that heartbreaking conversion on 4th down there.
Quarterback is McDonald, and this time he'll fake it and he is going to get in trouble. There's a marker down, and the pass is complete, but it's going to be a holding penalty coming against the Batesville Pioneers. That would have been to the 40-yard line of the first down, but there's a holding penalty that was committed at the 35-yard line against Batesville.
It was the running back. It was Gabe Witt. He was calling it out himself. He knew he messed up, and he made a great block. He was really trying to extend that play, but size comparison, you look at Rashad Conley, you look at Gabe Witt, he had to just use a little extracurricular activity to hold off that pass rush.
Yeah, it was right out there wide open for everybody to see. 10-yard penalty against the Pioneers, coupled with it being a spot foul, puts it at the 29-yard line. And it is first down and 18 to go for the Pioneers.
Lots of plays like these.
28.
Lots of them like this game.
There's the quarterback giving the ball to Witt. He'll get short yardage. Pickup of about a yard for Gabe Witt.
6 tackles for Jones.
Alan Jones, 6 tackles on the night. 109 yards on 16 carries for Gabe Witt. He, of course, had that big carry, that 57-yard touchdown run. Second down, they've got to reach the Wynne 43 to get the first down. They're on their own 29-yard line. McDonald, quarterback for the Pioneers, will pitch the ball out to Witt, and he's going to be stuck behind the line of scrimmage. Abdul Fall.
He just got slammed there.
Yeah, he got hit pretty good.
I mean, the Yellow Jacket defensive line, linebackers, just everybody who's filling up that box for the Yellow Jackets, they're really dominating at this point in the game. A lot of tired legs on that field, not in the defensive box.
So it is 3rd down and 30 for the Batesville Pioneers.
Stop here would mean big things for this football game.
Just over 5 minutes to play in the game. Donald, the quarterback, on the 3rd down play, will drop back. He'll throw the ball out and incomplete.
Yeah, not a receiver in the same county of that throw. Nearest receiver, I guess it'd be intended for number 89. It looks like a tight end, Boston Hall.
3 of 10 in 3rd down plays. That's another Yellow Jacket defensive stop. When you need a good defensive team, give the guys at Fort Dooley and Griffin a call at 238-2348. From the 27, dropping back to punt is Jace Jeffrey. The ball bounces in, but he'll pick it up. Then it goes to to the 47-yard line in Batesville territory. So that's a 21-yard kick. No return. And Wynne will have the football on the Batesville 47-yard line, leading 20-10 over the Pioneers. The only thing that you would like to see, because of the points, you would like to see them get at least 3 more. You know, the max you can get is 13, so they need to get that max.
Yeah.
In case that comes into play in a tiebreaker situation.
You really, offensively for the Yellow Jackets, you're just hoping they can really get that inside ground game going once again. We saw it really big in the first quarter, slowed down a lot.
From the 47-yard line, Watson's going to keep the football to the 44-yard line. He'll pick up 3 on the play.
And
Bo Baxter will make the stop after the 3-yard pickup by John Watson. He's the game's leading, the Yellow Jacket leading rusher, 16 carries for 87 yards.
He is just showing some great leadership tonight. He's knowing exactly when to pitch the ball. He's knowing exactly when to take it into his own hands. And most importantly, well, I don't want to say it. I don't want to jinx anything. No fumbles.
That's right. 4.5 to go in the game. It's 2nd down and 7 from the Batesville 44-yard line. Watson, the quarterback. This time, John will follow his fullback and pick up a couple yards to the 43-yard line, a yard on the play. Wyatt Fowler is there to make the play. Jackets now just interested in running the clock. It's down to just over 4 minutes to go in the game. Batesville still with all 3 of their timeouts left.
You do want to convert this here. As we saw him do twice already, onside kicks are going to be prevalent in this football game, and the coverage on them has been a little shaky.
Line of scrimmage is the 43-yard line. Jackets got to get to the Batesville 37 on the 3rd down play. Watson, the quarterback, will pitch the ball to Jones. Jones trying to get to the outside. He'll cut up at the 40. He'll go to the 35, 30, and he'll go into the end zone for the touchdown, but there's markers down. If it holds, it's a 43-yard touchdown run, but it's not going to hold. So it's going to be another blocking penalty for Wynne, and with that, the Yellow Jackets are going to go over 100 yards in penalties. Holding penalty, 105 yards in penalties. Boy, if the Yellow Jackets can ever clean that up, they could really be good.
Yeah, but something we think about the yardage they actually get from the flags. Something we don't really consider as much is the missed yardage when that flag comes out. The actual plays that we see. We've seen lots of would-be touchdowns, lots of would-be big gains.
I like that one.
You miss out on a lot of yardage.
Yep.
Not even including the extra yardage tacked on because of that flag.
Right, you got that play, then you got the one over here where Cardarian got the penalty after the play.
I mean, like almost to the 2-yard line over here, a touchdown over here. A very different ball game had those not been thrown.
Right. So it's 3rd down for the Yellow Jackets now and 13. The ball is on the 50-yard line with 3:26 to play in the football game. Watson gives the ball to Davis, and Kobe Davis will get up to about the 44-yard line. He'll pick up 6 on the play. Garcia is there to make the play.
Yeah, this is going to be another punt for John Watson. Has he got 3 tonight or 2 tonight?
He's actually got 4 tonight. This is his 5th punt.
Yeah, I mean, offensive opportunities, lots of them have been missed tonight. The Yellow Jackets are still on top of this one, but hold on to your seats. Maybe a little more drama in this football game than they anticipated.
Line of scrimmage is the 44-yard line for the Yellow Jackets. Bates will show and block, but Watson will get it off, and it's going to land on the 10, and it's going to go into the end zone.
Big effort there that's a big boy. Number 60, that'd be Garrett Adamson, almost got there.
Good to see him back in. He walked off the field with an injury about 5 minutes ago, so it's good to see him back out.
Seems like he's doing fine.
Yeah. 2:37 to go, 44-yard kick, no return, a touchback.
Now, Garrett Adamson is a more slender lineman on the Yellow Jackets, and he did go out with an injury. If anything, I think we'll continue to see him on offense, but they'll maybe take back on his defensive reps a little bit.
It's 1st and 10 for the Pioneers from their own 20-yard line with 2:37 to play in the game. 2010 Wynne leads. McDonald in a shotgun set's going to throw the ball out in the flat. It's caught at the 20-yard line, and he'll not pick up. He'll only get about 3 yards on the play. That is Forey on the reception.
And that sets up 2nd down and looks like 6.
Second down and 7 for the Batesville Pioneers. I think there's a new rule that the clock runs on an out-of-bounds play now within a time, I guess. I don't know. Quarterback drops back. He's going to be chased out, gets away from a man, then will throw the ball, and it's caught at the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, that one threw up a prayer, and it brings us within the 2-minute mark. And it was number 50, Jordan Whiteside, eventually corralling number 22.
Witt. That was
Witt.
Witt, yeah. But there's a flag down. There's a flag on the play.
And this could be a hold.
It could be a hold because the quarterback was scrambling out.
A lot of time there in that backfield.
It's an eligible receiver downfield. One of the linemen released early. Play like that, you can see where they would.
Yeah.
So a lot.
Yeah, this is the late game situations. You've got to make something happen, and that is killer. Is that's just is that a spot foul? Is that going to just keep?
No, that's
back?
from the line of scrimmage.
So I guess that makes sense. They're linemen.
10-yard penalty.
So that brings them all the way down to the. Well, is that the 19?
It's at the 14.
Oh, 14. Yeah.
14-yard line, and it is 2nd down and 16 for the Pioneers. They're on 14-yard line with 1:53 to play in the game. McDonald, the quarterback, and drops back. He looks, he throws. It's incomplete over his intended receiver's head. Well, if the score holds out, it'll be the 4th win in a row for the Yellow Jackets in this series, and this has always been a tough ball game for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, big mental aspect. Down the road about an hour, and and you can see by this crowd that came out, really great showing tonight. I mean, there's been closer schools with less visiting fans than this.
3rd down and 16 for the Pioneers from the 14. McDonald will drop back and throw the ball out. It's going to be caught, and at the 20-yard line down to the 24-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10. That is Strickland on the play. 10 yards on the play as Whiteside will make the tackle. It's 4th down now for the Batesville Pioneers. 4th down and 6. Well, 4th down and 5 from the 25-yard line. Quarterback McDonald will take the snap, and he's going to be chased, and he's going to be sacked back at the 10-yard line. That's Rashad Conley.
A lot of pressure there. A host of Jackets. Number 7, Alan Jones, as well as, is that Mason Stallings?
Yeah, that was Alan Jones who made that sack.
Yeah, but then a lot of host of Yellow Jackets were headed that way. Was that Mason Stallings playing? We saw him earlier tonight.
Yep. That'll do it.
Yeah.
That was another Yellow Jacket defensive stop. When you need a good defensive team, give the guys at Fort Dooley and Griffin a call, 238-2348. So it is 1st and 10 for Wynne. Pitch out to A.V. Jones. Jones is going to get to the 5-yard line and down to the 3, and there's
a flag down.
Yeah, another flag down.
Well, that could be a hold as well.
Kind of important for the Yellow Jackets to score here because you get over the tiebreaker. Yeah. It'll make some folks mad, but that you got that 13-point margin that could come into play. It is a holding penalty against Wynne.
How many is that? About 130?
115 yards in penalties. 115 yards. How in the world are they winning this game?
I guess a lot of school spirit and energy and good defense.
It is a good defense. There's a Kobe Jones and Kobe Davis, and he's going to get up to about going to get the yardage back and then some that we lost on the penalty.
Well, how many yards has he had tonight?
That will give him, he picked out what, 15, 16 there, so he's got 113 yards on 19 carries.
So a pretty big game for him, and so for John Watson as well.
There's the give to Davis, and he'll get to about the 3-yard line. 37 seconds to play, and we got a timeout Wynne, and that's what Wynne's trying to do. They're trying to get these points for a point breaker.
Well, assuming they send out Braden Maddox to kick a field goal, this is a good time.
Yeah, you would have it. You'd have the 13 points.
Yeah, I mean, assuming you send Braden Maddox out here, this timeout right here, this is where you need to calm down, slow down, and say, hey, this is not the kind of situation where you say, hey, all eyes are on you, make something happen. This is kind of a, hey, we've got this game. We're up by 10 regardless.
Yep.
But, hey, send us home.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they are thinking of tiebreaker points right now, because that's why they called the timeout. And so we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. And I would imagine if they don't get it, they'll call timeout and send Braden Maddox out to kick it to 13 if he can.
Yeah, right there. I'm sure they probably told him, hey, it's a possibility. But they're going to try to punch this in here the easy way.
Watson will quarterback sneak it, and I don't think he's going to get into the end zone.
No, he's about a yard short.
Yeah.
Well short.
Picked up about 2 on the play. And the Yellow Jackets call timeout. I would imagine you're going to see Braden Maddox. Yep, that's exactly what we're going to do.
Here we go.
So Braden Maddox is going to try a field goal here, and the only reason why they're doing this is because of the points.
Yeah, that point differential in the standings.
Yeah, Max is 13, and this would give him the 13 if he can make this. 28 seconds to play in the football game. It's 20-10. Wynne leads. There is the snap, the place, the kick is up, and it's good.
There it is, Braden Maddox.
Yes, sir. That could turn out to be very big before this season is over. Braden Maddox gets
look at him. He is so ecstatic.
21-yard field goal for Braden Maddox. 23-10 is the score with 24 seconds to go. We'll return in 30 seconds.
Every day, thousands of people fall for fraudulent emails, texts, and calls from scammers pretending to be a bank. Hi, this is Zach Price with First Financial Bank. If you receive an email, text, or phone call asking for confidential information, it's a definite red flag. It's better to be safe than sorry. End the call, delete the text, and trash the email because banks never ask that. At First Financial Bank, we're in the business of you and keeping your information safe. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, again, the Yellow Jackets not running up the score. They want that 13 points for the tiebreaker.
And honestly, I don't think it'd be considered running up the score regardless. We saw them do those. They could get a big breakaway touchdown and a onside kick, but that's going to be a squib kick.
Yeah. Taking at about the 30 and down to the 40-yard line. Batesville still has all 3 of their timeouts left. They're down 23-10 now, and Pioneers will take over on the 40-yard line. Boy, what a big win this was.
No, I had to hurry myself there, but I don't think that'd be considered running up the score regardless. We saw them do that onside kick multiple times, just kind of testing out the waters, anticipating a situation that would have been similar to that had Braden not made that. They really could have gotten that long touchdown, and then you're looking at you're back in the ballgame pending an onside kick.
All right, it is first down for the Pioneers. The line of scrimmage is the 41-yard line.
Hey, that's a reality we never even have to see. And there's going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game against Batesville.
I think that could be considered insult to injury there.
5-yard penalty. First and 15 from the 36-yard line. McDonald is the quarterback. He'll take the snap, and he's going to be chased out, gets away from one, and then throws the ball over and intercepted and dropped.
Just
dropped.
barely. It's Taheem Frost.
Well, that would have sealed the deal for sure.
But they're going to get one more deep shot, maybe two plays here. I mean, you've got 3 timeouts left.
10 seconds to go.
I mean, you think you can maybe get a first down here. That'll stop the clock to move the chains. And then maybe one more play, but
they're trying to keep Wynne from getting that 13. That's the only thing they want to do.
Yeah, I mean, this is more of a miracle than anything. That's what they're looking for.
There is the snap, and this time McDonald is chased out and gets away from one. Will throw the ball long and incomplete.
Yeah,
they're going to throw a flag down. Wow. How in the world was he going to catch that ball?
Yeah, I don't think that one was anywhere in
the
right neighborhood, but that's going to be
that was a non-catchable ball.
That was on Avion Jones, and I mean, cornerback has the right to go for the ball too. I mean,
yep.
But nonetheless, I don't think this one's going to change the outcome. Now, is pass interference? Is it a spot foul in high school?
It is.
Oh yeah, that hurts.
Yeah. No, it's a penalty. It's mark-off.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a spot foul.
See, in the NFL, that's what they deal with, and it is.
Yep. So a 15-yard penalty, 130 yards in penalties, but that really, like you said, the defensive backs got as much right to that ball as anybody.
And really, nobody had much of a chance at that one.
Yeah, that was an uncatchable ball.
Ball goes way over your head. You may just have to run through a receiver to get it.
So first and 10 for the Pioneers, rolling out and looking to pass, and that's going to be caught, and he is down, and that's the ball game. So the Wynne Yellow Jackets have defeated the Batesville Pioneers here. The final score from Yellow Jacket Stadium. 4th win in a row for the Wynne Yellow Jackets over the Pioneers. Wynne 23, Batesville 10. It's time for the Cross Ridge Community Hospital's post-game show.
Hi, Yellow Jacket fans. This is Joy Shepard at Cross Ridge Community Hospital in Wynne. Cross Ridge can really make a difference in your life. We have the latest technology, available emergency services, community health screenings, and specialty clinics, all right here in Wynne. Good luck, Yellow Jackets. We'll be cheering for you right here at Cross Ridge Community Hospital in Wynne.
Here's to our small business owners and everything you do to help your business succeed. I know what it takes because I also run a small business here in Cross County. I understand the unique needs of local business owners, and I will make it easy to choose the right protection at just the right price, because one thing you don't need is added stress. Call your local State Farm agent, Meredith Peeler, at 870-238-3800 today.
At the Sign Shop in Wynne, Tawana can make you any kind of sign you need. Magnetic signs, campaign signs, aluminum signs. She does vinyl lettering, vinyl graphics, vehicle and window lettering, and banners of all types and custom t-shirts. So call Tawana, 870-238-0280, or go by the Sign Shop at 586 Highway 64B in Wynne. Call her at 870-238-0280.
This is Tyler Waymeyer. I am running for Wynne City Council, Ward 5, Position 1. I am running for City Council because I love our city. I want to be more involved in making Wynne an even better place to live. I am committed to our community. I believe communication with all citizens is key. If you have any questions, come by my office or call me anytime at 870-318-7853. I'm Tyler Waymeyer, and I would appreciate your vote for Alderman. Go Jacket!
Paid for by Tyler Waymeyer. We're able to bring you Yellow Jacket football every Friday night thanks to our great sponsors like Arkansas Senator Ronald Caldwell. Senator Caldwell is a strong supporter of high school athletics and believes in its power to help develop our young men and women. Since 2013, Senator Caldwell has proudly served District 23, which includes Cross, St. Francis, Lee, Monroe, Woodruff, and Jackson counties, and looks forward to serving District 10, which will include additional constituents in Prairie, Arkansas, Lone Oak, and Poinsett counties. Senator Ronald Caldwell, proud sponsor of Wynne Yellow Jacket football.
A challenging economy has a way of making us take a long look at our assets and make hard decisions. Oftentimes the verdict is that some or all of those assets need to be turned to cash. Witcher Auctions has been helping our clients do just that since 1972. Rather than a one-size-fits-all approach, we offer a full range of options for the sale of your farm and heavy equipment, including live and online auctions, net guarantees, and complete buyouts. Call us today at 870-238-1400 or visit us online at witcherauctions.com. Witcher Auctions, the professionals since 1972.
All right, welcome back. It's the Cross Ridge Community Hospital's post-game show. Who are we at over here?
Yeah, there we are.
There we are. The Yellow Jackets get a big win tonight, 23-10 over the Batesville Pioneers. And when you consider what happened last week, sure is good to get this one.
It's a big way to come back. I mean, you have that Valley View game, and it was just ugly on every front. You have some guys come back on defense. Defense looked great tonight. I mean, this is a Batesville team that has a pretty capable offense so far. Big running back in Gabe Witt, but really he was not that big tonight. I mean, what did he end up with, around 80 yards?
Gabe Witt ended up with 107 yards.
Okay, so
17 carries.
That's about what he usually has, but opportunities, they had lots of missed opportunities on offense, and I'm really just proud of how the Yellow Jackets have done this. They got back to their basics. They started looking towards that duo again, Kobe Davis and John Watson, before they moved around the corners. I didn't think we got too overexcited on offense, and defensively, I mean, we were just money. We weren't relying too much on defensive backs. The defensive line looked good. Linebackers looked good. Just a great night to have a homecoming game.
Well, the only Batesville scores came on a field goal on the last play in the first half, and that was a short field.
I mean, yeah, it was a short field, and it was still a 40-yard field goal. Yeah. I mean, that's not a gimme in high school, not a gimme in college, not a gimme anywhere.
And then the other touchdown, they didn't have any sustained drives. Their scores came on the short field and then on the Gabe Witt 57-yard run, which is just a breakdown on defense.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be perfect when you're just kind of getting back together after a big loss last week, but there's a lot to be proud of tonight.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's take a break. We'll come back, talk some numbers, few numbers, and we'll do that when we return. This is the Cross Ridge Community Hospital's post-game show.
Cross Ridge Community Hospital can make a difference in your life with the latest technology, community health events, and lots of different specialty clinics, all right here in Wynne. So before you jump into the car and drive a long way to get the medical care that you need, call us here at Cross Ridge Community Hospital. We could probably save you a trip. Call us at 870-238-3300.
Hello, fall. Hello, football, tailgating, and cool morning walks. We all look forward to this time of year, so don't let a little neck and back pain spoil your fun. Let Dr. Ungerank at Ungerank Chiropractic Clinic in Wynne get you ready for fall with a little spinal adjustment, spinal decompression, or cold laser therapy. There's no appointment needed, so bring life to an old friend. You're back at Ungerank Chiropractic Clinic, 711 Eldridge Drive in Wynne. Call 238-8210.
Darlene Andrews, Bookkeeping and Tax Service, 303 East Merriman in Wynne, has the experience you require to reach your business goals, offering many services including bookkeeping, payroll, and tax preparation. She values her clients and will customize solutions just for you. Call Darlene Andrews Bookkeeping and Tax Service at 870-238-3732 and leave the number crunching to her so you can focus on growing your business. Accurate, on time, and always in balance, Darlene Andrews Bookkeeping and Tax Service.
Out with the old and in with the new.
As the seasons change, so does our inventory at County Line Irrigation. There is no need to wait. You can find what you need before everything gets picked over. If you want it, there is a chance we have it at County Line Irrigation. Before you drive to Jonesboro or Memphis, shop local and see what your local businesses have to offer. That's County Line Irrigation, located on Highway 1, 5 miles south of Wynne. Come and see us or give us a call at 870-238-5500. That's a store that is so much more, where you'll find friendly spaces with smiling faces.
Evolve Bank and Trust in Wynne is here to help you get your home ready for the season. Stop putting off those much-needed repairs and improvements with the home equity line of credit from Evolve. Use the equity you already have in your home for a new furnace, roof, windows, or even a brand new kitchen. Call us for more details at 870-238-5557 or come by our Wynne Banking Center at 1690 North Falls Boulevard. Visit us online at getevolved.com. Apply today for a home equity line of credit from Evolve Bank and Trust. Subject to credit approval, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Tyler Griffin, and I'm one of the attorneys at Ford Dooley and Griffin in Wynne, along with my law partner Carter Dooley. We help clients every day with a variety of legal issues. Our firm has a wide range of practice areas, such as criminal defense, personal injury, estate planning, family law, Social Security disability appeals, and many more. If you have a legal issue, please give Carter or I a call at 870-238-2348 or go to our website at www.winlawyer.com. We look forward to helping you, and as always, all initial consultations are free.
Welcome back, everyone. The Cross Ridge Community Hospital's post-game show, and Ryan is working feverishly behind me as we've got all the 5A East scores. This game was really big for the Yellow Jackets. They are now 2-1 in league play, but most importantly, they've got the max on all of their wins of 13 points per win. So they got the 26 points. And Valley View beat Wynne, but they only beat them by 1. So if you ever get into a three-way tie situation, Valley View's 1 win would come into play, and Wynne's 213 wins. Okay.
All right, here's our standings. So, we had that two-way tie between Batesville and Valley View. So, Valley View, they took down Brooklyn 35-7, and that's where the normal scores end tonight. Okay. 35-7, Valley View at lone. They're at the lone spot at the top of the conference. They're 4-0, and now we have 3-1 teams in the Batesville Pioneers, the Nettleton Raiders, and the Wynne Yellow Jackets. Wynne Yellow Jackets are going to edge out the Batesville Pioneers on that point differential, as we mentioned. And then here's where some things get crazy. Forest City, Paragould. I mean, that's a primetime game. Forest City takes down Paragould.
Really?
8-6. Wow. That's an old school score, isn't it? So, Forest City Mustangs, that pushes them up to 5th in the conference, with Paragould and Brooklyn still remaining at 0-4.
Yeah. Valley View still has to play Nettleton, and they still have to play Batesville.
They do not have an easy schedule moving through the rest of the season. Do I think they're capable of beating both Nettleton and Batesville? Yes, I think they do. I think they're really confident. They're a really physical team, and they're capable of winning that game, but they're also capable of losing some games.
All right, the Yellow Jackets have got Paragould and Forest City in the next 2 weeks.
Oh, Nettleton beat Southside 13-12, by the way. I didn't say that.
So that's just 1 point.
1 point.
So we get into the point system. And
yeah, so we would be leading Nettleton there as well. So that would put us confidently at number 2.
That would put Batesville and Nettleton would be tied, and they would kick out Batesville to the 4th spot because Nettleton beat Batesville.
Right.
And then you get into head-to-head win and would be the number 2 seed right now.
That should be correct, and we'll see those set in stone. It may not be updated tomorrow, but probably around Saturday, maybe sometime Saturday evening, Sunday maybe, we'll see those numbers in, and we can confirm that.
Yep. All right, let's take our final break. We'll come back and look ahead to the next couple of weeks. We'll do that when we return to the Cross Ridge Community Hospital's post-game show.
Hi, Yellow Jacket fans. This is Joy Shepard at Cross Ridge Community Hospital in Wynne. Cross Ridge can really make a difference in your life. We have the latest technology, available emergency services, community health screenings, and specialty clinics, all right here in Wynne. Good luck, Yellow Jackets. We'll be cheering for you right here at Crossridge Community Hospital in Wynne.
Consolidated Grain and Barge keeps you up to date and your farming operation at your fingertips with our mobile app, MyCGB. Access MyCGB 24/7 and manage your grain transactions electronically. From ticket to settlement, you can even view contracts, sign them electronically, and store them within the app for quick reference. Stay connected and receive alerts to timely information. Consolidated Grain and Barge has 7 convenient locations: West Memphis, Tunica, Osceola, Old Town, Friars Point, and 2 locations in Helena. The leader in the ag and transportation industry.
For top quality meats and the tastiest bakery, shop with your friends at Hayes.
Save big this week at Hayes. Get fresh whole boneless pork loins for $1.48 a pound. Fresh tomatoes on the vine, 88 cents a pound. Sanderson Farms chicken drumsticks or thighs value packs, $1.18 a pound. Right sliced bacon, 24 ounces, $6.98. And 12 packs of Coke products are 3 for $12 when you buy 3 or more. And remember, you always have a friend at Hayes.
Hey, this is Gap at Bull Chevrolet Buick GMC. It's football season again, and that means tailgating. Since we've opened over 45 years ago, tailgating has always started with a pickup. Come see the Bull team on Highway 64 in Wynne, where you can find a lineup of GM trucks and tackle any task. Our trucks offer capability, innovation, and features that are professional grade. Find new roads at your locally owned Bull Chevrolet Buick GMC at 870-238-2800 or on the web at bullmotorco.com.
Do you have a do-it-yourself project that involves plumbing? That could be tricky or sometimes a disaster. Call Strickland Plumbing at 870-238-3421. They are resourceful and can conquer any plumbing problem. So before you tackle another DIY project and your water goes from hot to not in an instant, call Strickland Plumbing, your high-quality, low-cost solution to drips, clogs, and leaks. Strickland Plumbing, serving Wynne and Cross County.
Come grow with us. This is Brett Shepard with Partners Bank. Ask about our 15-month certificate of deposit or money market specials. You can visit us at 1816 North Falls in Wynne or any of our Partners Bank locations in Helena, West Helena, Marville, Marion, Conway, or Johnson. You can call us at 870-338-6451. At Partners Bank, we are better together. Other fees and restrictions may apply. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. Crossridge Community Hospital's post-game show. Let's look ahead. Next week it's at Paragould, and then it is Forest City here, and then at Nettleton.
Well, I mean, next week, there's a lot of the games where you can really be sort of confident about the outcomes. Batesville, it's a lot of matches, top of the standings playing bottom of the standings. We've got Brooklyn to Bearcats. They're 0-4, and they're going to be facing the 3-1, the now 3-1 Batesville Pioneers next week, and that's going to be at 7 p.m. And Wynne Yellow Jackets, we are heading to Paragould.
Smaller school.
Smaller school.
That's my old school.
It's your old school?
Yeah.
Really?
That's where I went to high school.
I don't think many people would know that. I think you're such a Yellow Jacket in everybody's hearts. You know?
You just had your 50th year reunion. We don't want to go there. All right, let's do this, Ryan. Did you get your list, or are we going to move on?
I don't think we did,
okay.
but
we had a lot of help.
Yeah.
A lot of extra help tonight.
We did.
Because of homecoming.
Big night with homecoming. And then as far as next week goes, the only thing else left to mention, probably the big game to watch would be Southside Valley View. That could be a really good game. Forest City and Nettleton. Nettleton is at the top of the conference right now. They're 5-1 overall, but they are 3-1 as well. And Forest City has their first win on the season.
Yep. For their first-year head coach, too. So, all right, we need to wish luck to the Wynne Lady Jacket volleyball team. They're starting postseason play next week. They play Tuesday at 5:30 in the district tournament at Blytheville. They're number 2 seed, and we wish Cody and all the girls good luck. And Cassidy Campbell, one of those volleyball players, is the homecoming queen.
Yeah, and then other members of homecoming court just off the top of the head. Also Maggie Winders. She's another member of the senior court, and she also makes a big difference on that team.
She does.
She was the most improved player last year.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's going to do it. That's a wrap from Yellow Jacket Stadium. Wynne wins tonight 23-10. For Ryan, I'm Lindell. You have a good day.
Hold on. Wait.
Nope, wait a minute. You got it?
Slowly. He's typing them one at a time.
Okay. Here's the guys that have worked on the game.
Okay, so we've got Yours truly, Ryan Clark, here doing the color with Lindell. We've got Janiyah Rucker up top with the camera, Zoe Boger doing the producing, Avery Fowler, Asia Tucker, Jordan Rucker, all doing field camera work, and then I believe also Avery Fowler helping out in the production room with Zoe. Jason McDaniel running the scoreboard and, well, running the Jumbotron, all the media that goes on to that. So that was the Wynne High School Digital Cinema / Media Communications team for tonight.
And the EAB crew is Lane Goodwin, myself, David Ramsey. That's a wrap. So long, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Hey, you're clear, guys. Y'all be careful, and we'll do it again next week.
A combo deal? That's how other insurance companies see them. But a State Farm agent sees so much more.